Welcome back, guys, to the Ange Delich podcast. Guys, I'm so happy to have this guest. Thank you so much for being here. We have Adrien Davin Carrasco in the building, ADC, an amazing boxer, guys. I saw him live. I didn't know of him before. When I saw him live, broski, you're one hell of a boxer, man. Really, honestly, so technical, so fast, so good. And you're like the fun type of boxer to watch. Like, you're a bit showboating. I love it. I love it. And shout out to Vucci. He like talked to me about you. He's like, yo, he would be a good guest on the podcast. And bro, when I texted you, you're really quick to respond. I appreciate it, man. Big respect, bro. Honestly, man, I really, really love it. That fight, that was your first pro fight, right?
Yeah, first pro fight, pro debut, Ottawa, where I learned boxing. So
yeah. How do you feel after your first fight?
Man, I was happy. Yeah. It's really like, it is pretty like
pinch me moment.
I was proud. You know, like there's like, it's weird to say, but there's a lot of like even like wins that I had where like I didn't feel that like excited about it because I was always like, oh, should have done this. I always like criticize myself like a lot, but this one I was pretty proud. You know, my dad came all the way from France to watch it. I mean, half of my gym was there.
Yeah,
people that I like learned boxing with were there to see me fight. Friends from a long time. So man, like winning my pro debut there as a co-main event too. You know,
that was crazy.
World Championship like main card. So it was crazy.
And also, you said the Bolivian committee was there, and the Bolivian ambassador, right, was there at the fight.
The Bolivian ambassador came too. The embassy like put out invitations to the Bolivian community from Ottawa, Gatineau. And so I believe a few of them were there as well, but I know the ambassador was there. He came talk to my dad after.
Yeah, crazy.
Like,
No, man, congrats with that fight, bro. I just want to highlight, like, guys, I was there at that fight. Yo, bro, like once you dropped your hands, like no more guard, and it just started like moving with your head, and the guy couldn't hit you. I was like, bro, is this Sugar Ray Leonard? Like, who's this guy? Like, what's happening right now? Yo, that was insane. Now talking about boxing, when and how did you start boxing?
So it's always a tricky question because I feel like there's like a few different like points where I wanted to like start boxing. At first, I wanted to start MMA.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I was it was Conor McGregor on the rise.
2015, 16.
Yeah, exactly. 2015, 16. I got hooked on Conor McGregor. His aura was insane at the time. Not anymore. So
a bit different aura now.
Yeah, exactly. Like, a weird one, you know. But like, but at the time he was the man, you know. And I was like, shit. I kind of want to, you know. My family never really was big into like combat sports or anything.
Oh, okay.
So I don't have a background of like, oh yeah, my dad was a boxer or anything. My dad was a rugby man.
Yeah.
And so I said that's how I kind of discovered like combat sports, like through Conor McGregor, the UFC.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to start MMA, and at the same time in 2016, the French Olympic boxing team had like one of the best results they ever had in the Olympics. Like, I can't tell exactly how many medals they got, but they got a bunch of medals, 2 gold medals. So it was like a lot of like momentum from boxing as well. So I got hooked into boxing as well, watching boxing and stuff. 2017, Mayweather against Conor McGregor boxing. Yeah, I was rooting for Conor.
Really?
I was a Conor fan. Like,
yeah, it makes sense.
I was a big fan.
For Floyd. I was for Floyd.
Yeah.
Like, I knew he was gonna win, but I knew like the excitement was crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. You know, right now, if the fight would happen again, you know, I would be rooting for the boxer as a boxer, obviously.
Yeah.
But at the time, you know, it was just like kind of like a random, like casual, like
really
combat sports fan. So I was like, yeah, man, I want Conor McGregor to win.
Yeah.
And I truly believe he could have won at the time.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now, I was completely like delusional.
Yeah.
But yeah. And then I moved to Ottawa in that same year, 2017.
How old? You were like 17, 18?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
I moved for university, U Ottawa.
Okay.
And then I wanted to start MMA, as I said. So I was looking at combat sports clubs around the
region.
The university. The first thing that popped up on my feed was Beaver Boxing Club.
Okay.
So I went there. It was a boxing gym. I was like, I mean, you know, the fight starts standing up.
Of course.
You gotta have hands in boxing, and Conor McGregor had pretty decent like hands.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's go start boxing, and then got punched a bunch of times to the head for the first time. I was like, you know what? I don't want to get elbowed. I don't want to get kneed as well. So I'll stick with boxing. Boxing is pretty nice. And then then the more I did it, the more I fell in love with it. I got hooked. Now it's like a drug. So
damn, it's crazy. I never would have thought you had that background. So you went from a family who didn't really care about combat sports.
Yeah.
Your dad was a rugby guy. He's French, right? Your dad?
Exactly.
You told me. So then at the age of 16, 15, 17, you saw McGregor, all the hype. You fell in love with McGregor as the fighter. And then you wanted to start MMA, which at the time, I mean, now MMA amongst young people is really, really popular. So is boxing. But so you started off boxing at like 18?
Yeah.
And you're that good now? Bro, you're very talented, bro. Like, honestly, bro.
It's just like I got like hooked into it. Like,
yeah. Well, what do you think hooked you? Is there like something specific you think hooked you?
The fact that I think the fact that I was progressing pretty quick.
Okay, yeah.
Like I was progressing quick, and I like the feeling of being there. You know, like I never really like getting hit, and I still don't like getting hit. You know,
I imagine
that's why my style I like to like move a lot, have that movement. But I love like slipping punches. I like punching people as well.
Yeah, it's a job.
Yeah, exactly. That's my job. But yeah, like honestly, like that feeling of moving around, slipping shots, blocking, countering, like the sweet science. The sweet science. And I fell in love with it. I got hooked, and I was progressing. You know,
really well, bro.
It wasn't like that fast of a progression at the start, but I still was progressing, and I was seeing like differences from like, you know, a month before, a week before, and I was like, okay, cool. I was learning new stuff, and I just like, as soon as I started, like, I always tell people when they ask me about it, like, I don't think it's like I was that talented. It's just like I really never stopped training.
Yeah.
I can probably count on my hands like how many sessions I've missed because I just didn't want to go. You know, the sessions I missed because I was injured or stuff like that.
Sick, whatever. Yeah.
But sessions I missed because like I didn't feel like going, like probably like less than 5.
Yeah, so your consistency is really, really.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
You would have seen me during COVID. That was, I call it hyperbolic time chamber was COVID.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because that's how I caught up to all the boxers that were like open class after 10 fights. That's when like the round starts getting longer. It goes from like 3 2-minute rounds to 3 3-minute rounds. And that's when like I was like, okay, now I need to even go further into my boxing, and yeah, just like train like crazy during COVID.
Yeah. That's also, I mean, so many things I want to ask you right now with just what you said. During COVID, what happened is so many people took it as an advantage to get better at something.
Yeah.
Like, man, you saw that as an advantage. Okay, I have more free time, more opportunity to just get better and catch up.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. I mean, I would have thought personally you started boxing at like 5 or 6.
No.
Like, that's in my mind going on to this podcast, reading my questions. I was like, yeah, he's gonna say like around 7, 8. But you started at 18, that's crazy. So that's number one. And number two, you said earlier when you watched Mayweather versus McGregor, the first time when you watched it as a casual, you thought that McGregor had winning chances.
Yeah.
But now when you think about it,
there's no winning chances. And I think Mayweather was kind of toying with him at the...
That's what I thought. Cause
I rewatched the fight. I was like, man, how like, you know, like until I think it was he got stopped in the 8th round or something like that. And until then, when I was watching it for the first time as a casual, I was like, oh yeah, Conor can still like, he has knockout power, you know, that left hand. And now I was rewatching it, I was like, man, like, you know, what
was
I talking about, you know, like.
Yeah, but that's normal for a casual, because I always loved boxing to watch, but I never started practicing. I only played soccer, football, like most of my podcast. I do a lot of football podcasts, but I knew of Mayweather, and Mayweather, I mean, he's one of the GOATs. Yeah. So that's why when people were talking about McGregor can beat him, I'm like, guys, this isn't a random boxer on the street. This is Floyd Money Mayweather, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Like, there's no way. And Mayweather, he's not going to take a cash fight like that to lose. He knows deep down. There's an interview with him with Stephen A. Smith where he literally says word for word what he's going to do to McGregor. And he did it. Like, at the 10th round, he stopped him. That was actually, man, like, we would have fought, like, before at 15, 16, when you said that there's a chance of McGregor winning, I would have said, bro, there's no way.
Yeah. You know, definition of a casual at the time, so.
Yeah, of course. Like, we've all been there. We've all been there.
And, like, kind of fanboying, like, Conor McGregor as well, you know, so it's.
But he was the shit at that time, bro.
Yeah, he was the man.
Yo, he was, like, everyone was fanboying McGregor.
And then after that, he still did that, like, knocked...
Had a decent career.
Eddie Alvarez after that, you know, became double champ.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, McGregor was something, but then nowadays, I don't know what's happening with his mind or like I said, now it's a different aura. It's like
yeah, now it's a darker one. Like
way different.
Yeah, I think just like the fame and
everything caught up
all
to
the
him.
scandals, all the stuff.
Yeah, all the money and everything. It all went to his head. So you started at 18 practicing boxing. When did you do your first amateur fight?
Like 3 months after I started boxing.
Okay, so did you, like, before you start boxing at Beaver Boxing Club, did you know that you wanted to compete, or was it just for fun in the beginning?
When I started, I wanted to compete.
Okay.
Like like I said, like MMA and like the French Olympic boxing team in 2016 started getting me interested into boxing.
Okay.
I was like, yeah, I kind of want to do that, and I wanted to fight. It wasn't like for fitness or anything. Like, I just wanted to get in there, and I always was a little like emotional kid. So sometimes I would get in fights at school and stuff like that. Like nothing too crazy, you know. But like I still would get in stuff fights and like I would react like pretty quick. Like I would be kind of nervous, and so I was like, yeah, I wanna try it, you know. And honestly, like,
but you being nervous in a fight, that makes you quicker, makes you faster, right? I think GSP said that.
Now I'm not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm pretty laid back. Like, but yeah, like I was pretty like when I'm saying I was nervous is like. I was like very like kind of an angry like like, so you would insult me, I would reply right away.
Okay, you had pent up aggression or
I'm kind of emotional kid, you know.
I was also emotional, but I don't think I fought. Maybe like when I was really young, I used to fight a little bit in primaire, but after that, not really. But now, I mean, now you can literally beat up like 99.99999% of human beings. But I feel like when you become a boxer, a professional, you're a level or MMA fighter, you become more calm, more confident, and you just don't feel you don't care.
I totally agree.
Yeah, because I had MMA fighters on my podcast, the boxer, and he says, like, one of the MMA fighters, a professional, Julien Leblanc, shout out, he said, when someone cuts me off on a traffic light, I just let him go, like, I don't get angry. But at the end of the day, he can, like, beat up almost anyone, like.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Like you get more like chill. It's because like it's also like you learn how to control your emotions because you can't like really fight angry. So some people fight angry, but I don't believe that it works that well.
Yeah.
Because like once you start fighting with your emotions, then you kind of lose focus, especially in a sport like boxing where you need like to focus on your game plan and what to do and I personally feel I need to be very calm.
Yeah.
So that's why I think like the sports like helps you like calm down. It also makes you realize that like you're not like that strong, right?
Yeah, there's someone better.
The first few times you get beat up, you know, you learn very quick to like get humble and be like, okay, well maybe I should stop like trying to show I'm the guy or whatever. Like
but
you get humble quick.
Exactly, it's people who are deep down insecure that they always want to fight at the bar or whatever.
Exactly. I was very insecure, so
I mean I was also, but I mean many people at the bar. You know, at the bar, there's always someone who wants to fight or always looking for trouble. I worked as a bartender for many years. The producer was a bouncer for many years, and like there's some people, and most of them, the people who act all crazy at the bar, all like tough, they're the biggest pussies.
Oh, yeah. It's just insecurities.
Yeah, exactly,
Lots of insecurities, but I think a lot of boxers are insecure.
Okay. Yeah. Really? Okay.
Yeah, or come from insecurities.
Yeah, I know Muhammad Ali, how he started boxing was he got bullied when he was like 13 years old, or someone stole his bike, and he told the cop, I want to beat him up. And he said, well, if you want to beat him up, you got to learn boxing first. And that's how he started boxing. That's what I heard. Maybe, I mean, I think it's true, but yeah, that's true that, I mean, boxers, man, really something. But so after your first amateur fight, or just during your first amateur fight, what was the experience like? First time getting in a ring to fight against someone else?
Honestly, it was kind of weird because like a lot of people like tell me how they were so like stressed before going into the fight. And honestly, like right before the fight, I wasn't stressed. I was like, yeah, let's go. It's a fight. I feel like I was kind of delusional. And then I found out when I got in the ring. I got the win. I was fighting a guy that had like already 5 fights, who was heavier, and he was 28 years old.
How old were you?
Worker, and I was like 18.
Okay, crazy.
Like, you know, still like kind of like teenage like body, like kind of like skinny fat.
Yeah.
Like, and I got the win, but it was so tough. It's still one of my toughest fights, like till this day. You know, my first fight,
28 against 18, man. That's
and like I was getting hit, and I was like, holy, you know, like first punch I got hit with, I was like, oh man, like what?
How do you keep going?
You know,
I would have stopped right there. Like, knowing
ego, you know,
Okay,
you need ego in boxing, so ego kind of pushed me through it. And I remember going back to my corner with my coach, and like after the first round, and I was like, I'm so tired, I'm so exhausted, and I still don't remember the fight. Like
really,
I can watch it because I have the tape.
Yeah,
but I don't remember being in the ring because I was so exhausted. All the adrenaline, everything got released. So
I can imagine, bro.
Yeah.
Stepping in the ring for your first time against someone who's 10 years older than you, had 5 more fights, more experience, is a construction worker, heavier than you.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people watching, and it's your first fight. I mean, you started off like cocky, a little bit like, yo, let's fucking get it.
Yeah, I was like, I was kind of like, yeah, my first fight. I was like,
really, you were that confident in the beginning?
Yeah, I don't think I was realizing exactly what I was getting into. Because you know, maybe like, because the sparring sessions were something, but I knew the fight would be different, and I was like, yeah, well, like I'm in there, it's gonna be fun, like, and then like quickly found out, and then after that, like my second, third, like I was more nervous, which is kind of good as well. You need nerves, so
of course
I was more nervous, like.
Yeah, all human beings that are normal, if you aren't like a psychopath or something, we all get nervous before big games. Yeah. Messi, the greatest of all time, he says that even now to this day, before any big game, he gets nervous. And he's Messi. I mean, he has nothing else to prove. He can literally walk on the pitch, lay down, and everyone's going to say, Messi, Messi. Well, that's crazy. And one question I want to ask, but I think you already answered it, was who was your toughest opponent so far?
It's a good question, man. Honestly, let me think about it.
No, take your time. Don't worry.
Toughest opponent. I mean, that first guy I faced was my toughest, like one of my toughest fights. But then in terms of skills, I faced like way better, like opponents. You know, probably like in Morocco.
Okay, like, you fought in Morocco.
Yeah, so I went there for the Golden Belt Series World Boxing Tour at the IBA in 2023. And first fight, I get draw against Yemen. And I win by unanimous decision. And then second round, so I think it was quarterfinals, I get picked against the Jordan national team guy. He was like bronze medalist at the World Championships. So he was like ranked top 3 in the world.
Crazy, yeah.
And at the time, I didn't have a lot of international experience. So it makes a huge difference, you know? And like I had no coaches too in that tournament. Like I went there just on my own because Bolivian Federation, they don't pay anything. Like I had to pay out of my own pocket. So
really,
thank God, like Beaver Boxing helped me financially, to pay flights and stuff like that. But I still had to take care of a little bit of stuff like financially. And if I wanted a coach, I had to like pay out of my own pocket to bring a coach. So I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll find a coach there. First fight against Yemen, the Haitian national team coach, who was actually American, like helped me. Yeah, really amazing cornering. But the second one, no one was able to like corner me, so I had to like last minute, like in the change room, like ask my friend who was there, like to corner me.
Yeah,
but he's not licensed to corner, so like during the first round, they kicked him out, and they brought a random dude from the change room. So I go back in my corner. I got rocked right at the end of the first round. Okay. And I go back and like I see a random dude. I didn't know if like I spoke English because I was representing Bolivia. So he was like Spanish. The guy was from Trinidad and Tobago. Okay. But he thought I only spoke Spanish. So he was like giving me signs like with his hands. I was like, like in between, you know, you got only 1 minute. Like you see a random guy appear in front of you and you would think like, oh, it's a world level, you know. That's like there's nothing like higher level than like these types of tournaments where like it's only number ones of each country's facing each other. Yeah. And I had a random dude that came in. My friend got kicked out because he didn't have a license. So I was like, holy! And I was facing the top 3 guy in the world at the time, you know. And it was like the guy was tall too, and I never like always had struggled with taller guys. Normal. And I was like, oh my god, like what? You know, what the hell? Like,
and then when you come back, you have 1 minute, full of adrenaline, full in shock. Come back like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, exactly.
And he's giving you hand signs. You're like, Rosie, what are you saying right now? Ding, 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 get back in. You're like, what the fuck?
Get back in there. And then like I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just put my hands up, you know, because I tried a little bit like putting my hands down. And that's when I got rocked at the end of the first round. I was like, okay, well, now I had to have a more tighter guard, bring my hands up, move my head, bend my knees. Like the second and third round were better, but like I lost unanimous. Like it was an obvious loss, you know?
Yeah.
And that's when I was like, okay, there's level to this, you know? Because you can be the best guy, ranked number 1 in your country, but then you can face another guy and like there's like worlds apart in terms of levels.
Of course, there's so many levels and sports and layers of levels, man. It's just crazy. People don't realize, like people who don't really train the sport or who aren't that deep into it, they don't realize the levels there are, man. Even in soccer, I mean, there's such big levels that people don't realize. But how would you say that all those things that happen, all those mishaps, how did they shape you now? And what did you learn from those bad experiences?
Man, I love it.
Like, okay, I love that mentality.
Look how I'm like telling you all this stuff. Even in my losses, like I got like around like 15 losses. I'm not like ashamed to say it. In Olympic boxing, I got like 50 fights, something like 15 losses more or less.
Yeah.
And the rest are wins. So win ratio is like maybe like
better.
Like I win like 3 fights, lose 1, something like that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and most losses are international level. And all those losses, those wins, all those like goofy moments like that. It wasn't the only tournament where I had no coach as well.
That's crazy. But how do you have no coach? You come back to the corner and there's like you're just sitting there and drinking water.
What happens when like some federations are kind of corrupt and and stuff like that.
And also boxing has a lot of corruption in general.
Boxing has corruption. Some federations are more corrupt than others, especially when like they come from a poor country, you know. They got to do what they got to do
to survive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So there's no funding as well. The only tournament I ever got funded by the Bolivian national team was the Olympic qualifiers.
Okay, nice.
In Thailand, because it was an Olympic tournament, so the Bolivian Olympic Committee paid for it.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, you see that, yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty. Yeah, it was.
But it's funny, bro.
But like it shaped me into what I am now. So
of course, yeah.
And I feel like I wouldn't be where I am right now
and who
like,
you are
in that position. Yeah, if I didn't have all those like funny moments without a coach or anything like that, because like it's all those experiences that like make you a better boxer. It's not like just winning and having a perfect like record. Obviously, it's still nice to be able to say, yeah, I got 50 wins, 0 losses, you know.
Floyd Mayweather.
Lomachenko type of like record as well, like in amateur. But in amateur, like win or lose, like it's the experience that matters the most. Like face the toughest guys, fight as much as possible. That's how quick I progressed as well. And it was the mentality of Beaver boxing as well. It was like, we don't care about who we're putting you against. We just want you to give you as much experience as possible.
Yeah.
So like, I fought like a bunch of times. I mean, like 50 fights in 8 years of boxing and amateur boxing.
Really good, man.
And knowing there's COVID, so there was like a 1.5 year layoff where there was no fights.
Yeah.
So it's basically like 6.5 years active, like having 50 fights. So it's like a little bit less than 10 fights per year.
It's like 9 fights per year, man. Exactly. That's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
How do you recuperate from all of those fights? And I mean, Jesus Christ, that's a lot, man.
Yeah, you take like a few days break, then you go back into training right away.
Wow, okay.
That's why it's kind of like more chill to be a pro boxer, because like you get a set date, you know it like kind of far in advance, and you can plan, and then you can have a nice break. Amateur boxing, it's like a soccer season.
Yeah,
like
you know everything that's gonna happen.
You're fighting all the time. So you got to stay in shape all the time. You got to watch your diet all the time. And that's the hardest part, is the diet.
I imagine.
Yeah.
I imagine, bro. The diet, bro. Oh, my God, bro. And the thing is, like you said, an amateur fight, it's like a soccer season. But the thing is, going into a fight, you don't play boxing. You fight boxing. Huge difference between playing soccer and fighting boxing. Having that many fights. I mean, you guys have headgears, right? Amateur level?
International, no.
Really?
International, it's no headgear, and we still have a pro tape.
Okay.
So when we wrap our hands, it's like the way the pros do it, with gauze and but in like in Canada, you still have headgear and no pro tape. But in other countries like France, even like at the national level, they're fighting like no headgear.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Really? Okay. I never would have thought that. Yeah. So I want to know, before your fights, especially now that you're like this professional boxer and you have all this experience, how do you prepare mentally for these kind of fights?
You're probably gonna laugh of it, but I try to not care about it.
Okay. Yeah, I understand.
If I care too much, I know I'm gonna stress myself out.
Overthink.
overthink it and like it doesn't help me.
Yeah.
So I mean I still gotta care about it. Don't like get me wrong and say like I just don't really care at all. But like I try to detach myself from like the stakes of the event or the fight or the tournament when it was an amateur tournament. I'm like, okay, I'm just gotta go in there and just have fun.
Yeah. It's all, that's like, I understand, like you said, I would have loved, but I understand because in a way, if you get too attached to it, then if you're an overthinker, you can overthink. And then when you overthink, you only get bad thoughts.
Yeah.
You never get good thoughts when you overthink.
And I'm an overthinker, so.
Yeah, same here, bro. Yeah. We're the same.
I'm an overthinker, so I really try to detach myself from it because I know my overthinking self is still going to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
So if I detach myself from it, I know I'm going to think about it, but it's going to be in a healthier way than like just really like being like, oh, I really got to be ready. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I really like stress myself out days before and like those nerves eat me out and I perform less good.
Yeah, of course, that's normal. Do you have some sort of like maybe small ritual or just something that you do consistently that helps you prepare yourself mentally to think less and just be better?
I mean, I just chill. Like, watch shows. One thing is like train hard. Like it gives me confidence. I'm like, okay, well, I did my training. There's nothing like.
You feel prepared.
Yeah, I can't like get in there and I'm like, what if I didn't miss this session or what if I did this more?
Facts.
If I did everything I needed to do for it, then that's one thing that I can take off my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Then like, yeah, just like chill and like not try to like think too much about boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Like boxing is my passion, but I really try to like not only be like obsessed by that.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to I like watching animes. I like I mean going out on a walk with my wife and stuff like that. Just like or go out on a patio, like just get a little bit of food and stuff like that. Just like get
detach.
Yeah, get detached from it.
Yeah.
Like try to not make boxing my only like personality.
Yeah.
Try to
Yeah, of course. That like when I used to play soccer, I used to get really stressed out before games. But what helped me the most, just in life in general, because I also used to overthink a lot, and what helped me a lot is knowing that I did my best. Going into it, I'm like whatever it is before a date or before going for a soccer game or before whatever it was. If I know that I did my best, I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna do my best. As long as I know that I did my best, I feel good. You know what I mean? Like if I can't do more than my best. That's my best. So if I don't succeed, I did my best. That's how I feel like I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that's kind of how I think about it too. Like try to not put myself too much pressure.
Yeah, of course.
And like another ritual, like I used to have like small rituals, like
really,
like tie my hand or whatever, like some like order and stuff.
Yeah.
But now I'm trying to get rid of all those things. I like to put my right hand in my glove before my left one, but that's my only like small ritual. Because I feel like
it's like a balance of both.
Yeah, because like the day I'm gonna put my left hand before my right one, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna lose because I didn't put my left hand. I'm trying to get rid of that. I still do it a little bit, but I'm trying to as much as possible. Like before, especially when I was starting like boxing, my first few fights or first few tournaments, like I had lots of like rituals. I was like, okay, I gotta put my right shoe first, my right thing, tie my left shoe, and I'm like, what if the day I'm in a rush, I just need to put everything like quick and I don't think about it. Then I get in the ring and I'm like, oh, I didn't tie my left shoelace first. Like,
yeah, of course. You want to get rid of that mentality because you feel like it's not the most powerful mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
But first of all, I'm happy you said that because I used to have that and I felt like not the only one, but I felt like I was like not a lot of people had that. So I was like, you feel like ostracized, you feel like weird because you're like, do only I have this? But then now that you say that you have it, I mean, now I'm a bit older, so now like I don't really care. But it's still, I'm like happy to hear that also you, a professional boxer, you have it. So I feel a bit better, from me having it before. You'd be surprised
how many people have like crazy rituals.
I know
even
that
in soccer, like there's some guys that like they need to put like stuff in their like soccer socks, like wear a picture of their kid or something like that, and they need to have it, and if they don't have it, like their
world shatters.
There's a movie, I don't remember the name of it, but it's a soccer movie, and like
is it Goal?
With the shoes, the magic shoes.
No, Bend It Like Beckham. With the girls playing soccer?
No, it's not. It's like, so it's a Man City fan.
Okay.
That plays soccer and he's bad at it. And one day he goes, I I don't remember if it's in a store or some guy gives him shoes and he tells him these are magical shoes, magical soccer shoes. You're gonna become the
best,
great player.
Yeah.
And he puts them on, and it gives him the confidence, and he just starts like playing like crazy good, you know.
Yeah.
And one day he loses those shoes, and he has a very important game, and he's like, "What am I gonna do?" and stuff. And then he realizes at one point that it's not the shoes that made him the player, but it was like the fact that he was more confident and
of course, it's all about confidence. And I mean, I feel like because we all have fear, all human beings, we all have fear before big events. I mean, Ronaldo has a superstition or like a ritual he does is he enters the pitch with his right foot first. Like you see him do it every single time. Like he switches and then he goes with his right. And that's Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, first of all, he's mentally really tough. Like he's mentally top notch. And he still has like little rituals and so I feel like it's super, like it's normal. But do you think it comes out of fear, having those little rituals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fear of underperforming. It also comes from a lot of times where like you did it right before a game or a fight, and then that fight was amazing. So you're like, well, maybe that's because I did put my right foot before on the pitch, and now he's never gonna get rid of it because he's like, okay, well, like next time if I don't do it, I'm gonna have a bad game. Yeah, that's what happened when I started putting my gloves like in order and my shoes in order and all this stuff. It's because like I did it and then I had a great game, and I was like you said, superstitious. I was like, if I don't do it, I'm not gonna have a great fight. So like,
yeah, I remember when I used to play soccer, I always used to tie my right. I always used to put my right on my left cleat first and tie my left cleat and then my right. I realized I always used to do it, and first of all, it was just subconsciously, and then when I realized it, I'm like, I guess I'm just gonna keep doing it like that. I mean, it's like little superstitions that I feel like I guess it's normal, but we're all human beings, so I mean, that's normal to have fear and superstitions to help you out cope a little bit. But like you said, the best way is to just like have full confidence in yourself, abilities, and be able. Because I don't know if it's like I'm pretty sure there's some players or some people who have like different nerves and they just have like zero rituals. Yeah. Like I'm maybe like, I don't know personally some, but I'm pretty sure there's some of them and they're just like, naturally they don't care.
Yeah, they just don't care.
Yeah.
Sometimes I try to use that where like, honestly, like one of the things like that helped me like get mentally ready is like, I just envisioned the worst outcome. So let's say for my first pro fight, I was like, you know what? Like, what if I get knocked out? What's going to happen? Who cares? Like, okay, my friends are going to be sad, but they're my friends. Hopefully they're still my friends after that, you know?
Hopefully
my wife is still there. Like, I know my wife doesn't like boxing. So like, she doesn't really, I mean, she'd be sad I get knocked out because like health-wise, it's not good. But like, she's still going to be there. My parents are still going to be my parents and they're still going to support me in whatever I do. So, like, I'm like, okay, well, like, I know it's going to be a little shameful and stuff, but my close circle is still going to be there after that. So,
and you're still going to be you. Yeah. You're still going to be healthy. You're going to wake up tomorrow. You're going to be healthy.
Exactly. Well, maybe a bit less if you get knocked out, but
a bit less, but you know what I mean? Like the general, you're still going to have your life ahead of you. You're still going to have your future. You're still going to have your wife, whatever. But that's true. Like I remember, like, you know, sometimes when your friends like, oh, should I go see that girl? Should I approach that girl? You're like, everyone always says, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah.
She's going to say no.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? That's the worst. She's going to say no. She's not going to hit you. I mean, unless she's fucking crazy in the head, but she's not going to hit you. She's not like, the road's not going to crash. The road isn't going to burn. You're going to wake up tomorrow healthy with your job, with your life, with your friends, whatever. So that I like that mentality. That's like...
Yeah, so that's one of the things I do now. It's like I just envision it and I become like... And I accept it. I'm like, okay, well, like if I get knocked out, I get knocked out. Like, okay, like whatever. You know,
we keep going forward.
I know some people don't like that type of mentality, but I'm like... Whatever, you know, of course I'm going to do my best to win when I'm in there. I'm going to try to perform as much as I can. I know I did my work before. So if it happens, it happens.
Yeah, it's like
part of it.
Exactly. No, it's like a mix of both. It's like you understand, like, okay, what's the worst outcome? I understand. Let's say I get knocked out. Who cares? That's the worst outcome. You get knocked out. Okay. But as long as I know I did my best, I did all my training. I didn't miss any training. I didn't cheat on my diet. Whatever else you guys do, I did my best. Going in there, I tried my best and hey, I lost. But hey, you won, bro. And amazing fight. I guess an amazing fighter. He was an ex champion or something like that.
Yeah, so he was a former Mexican champion.
Yeah. Crazy. And there was a height difference, huh? Kind of?
Yeah. So like he used to fight at super bantamweight. So like his like main weight class was a weight class, actually 2 weight classes under.
Okay, yeah.
So basically the fight was supposed to happen at featherweight, which is 126.
Okay.
And 2 days before, like the promoter calls us and he's like, yeah, the opponent doesn't want to make 126. He can't make it. He wants to fight at 130. And if he doesn't, if we don't like do this weight, 130, then the fight's not happening. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let's still make it let's still fight. Like people have paid their like seats, their tables, they're coming.
The hype
Some
is
of
there.
them are coming to see me fight. Like I don't want to be like, well, no, he doesn't want to fight a 126. I was like, it's just less weight for me to cut. So
And how much were you at that time when he told that news?
I was like 134.
Okay, so even for you, that was like, why not?
Yeah, I had only 4 pounds to lose instead of like 8. So you know, like I was like, okay, the weight cut will be like less hard, you know.
Yeah.
So the day right before like the weigh-ins, I was eating M&Ms in my room. And then like
before the weigh-ins.
Yeah, the day before. Yeah.
Oh, okay. The day before. Okay.
I only had 4 pounds. Honestly, 4 pounds is like, I mean, some people might be like, yo, that's crazy, but like for like a boxer, it's or an MMA fighter, it's not that. 4 pounds is not a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
it's mostly water, right?
Yeah. So like at that point when it's the day before the weigh-ins, you can't lose fat anymore.
Yeah, no, of course. That's not how it works.
Yeah, exactly.
But okay, so you fought at 130. What's your height?
I'm 5'10".
5'10". What's your walk around weight?
Walk around weight is like 143, 145.
Okay, that's not that bad. 15 pounds. What's the like in general? How many pounds do fighters lose in general per fight?
So it depends on a lot of people. Like some people are weight bullies, which means that they're gonna put their like winning chances a lot on the weight cut and like being bigger than their opponent.
Habib a little bit.
Kind of, yeah. Well, the thing is also like the UFC is kind of harder because like the weight classes, like you go from 155 to like 170, so it's 15 pounds difference, which is huge at that level.
Of course.
So of course, like some of them gotta like starve themselves, like do big weight cuts. But yeah, honestly, like I fight at 126. Like my normal weight class would be 126, so it's like 20 pounds, but that's walk around weight. So that's when I'm not on a diet or anything like that.
Just
just like
living life.
Yeah, living life, you know, eating good. Like, I mean, not like overeating or anything, but like eating good, you know,
normal
fries,
diet.
Whatever, shawarma.
Yeah, of course.
I love shawarma. But then when I'm in camp, when I get my fight date, then I try to like, that's when the diet starts. I start eating a little cleaner. And I have a nutritionist, a dietitian. So,
oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. So the first time I got a dietitian, because turning pro, I was like, okay, well, let's be an actual pro and like get a dietitian.
Let's step up our game.
Yeah, exactly. I was like very passionate about nutrition and like strength and condition, all those stuff, like how the human body works. Yeah. So I always like was informing myself, but I don't have a degree or anything in that. And that guy studied for like years to graduate and as a dietitian. So I was like, you know, we're gonna hire a guy that's an actual like specialist.
Yeah.
And it made a huge difference. Like,
really?
Oh yeah, like I was eating good even on the week like of it, because like you start tweaking like
little
the elements that you take. You don't starve yourself. Like before, I always thought like, yeah, I gotta stop like eating like basically a week out and stop drinking like a day before and stuff like that. And now like I was eating steaks on fight week.
Okay, nice. Okay.
But like you just stop, like you basically start reducing your carb intake, your sodium intake, your fiber intake, because everything of that like holds water. And as I said, it's too late to lose fat. So my dietitian told me to be 139 7 days before the fight.
Before 130.
For the 126.
For the 126, told it to be 139. And he was confident like, you're going to lose at 15, don't worry. Really?
Yeah, on the Wednesday, I was 134. And then on the Thursday, I would have probably been around like under 132 with all the tweaking that we did. Because like we were in the middle of like like basically you start like drinking a lot. Like you drink like 6 liters of water per day.
Damn, okay.
And then the day before you only drink like 0.8 liters.
So like almost 2 small bottles.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, because you're still going to pee it out after. So I don't know the exact science, obviously, but like then you're still going to pee it out and you're going to pee more water, which is going to make the sweat out easier, because like sweating out is like usually on the day of the weigh-ins. So let's say my weigh-ins are at like 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna wake up around 6 a.m. and I'm gonna start sweating out what I need. So
how are you gonna do that?
Sauna or hot bath.
Okay.
It depends what you have.
Yeah.
I prefer personally to use the hot bath if I have a hot bath available. But for example, for that fight at the Hard Rock Casino, I used the sauna because the sauna was closer. It was kind of easier than using a hot bath.
Mm-hmm.
So I used the sauna, go in there for like 5-10 minutes, get out, put some blankets around, sweat what I need, and I only have 4 pounds. So I took my time. I made it nice. Like honestly, it wasn't that hard. So
yeah. But like mentally, is it tough to do all that sauna and then being in the heat and then just because you're just laying there, you're not doing anything, right?
I kind of like it because it doesn't make me think about the fight.
Oh yeah, get back to it.
I'm thinking about the food I'm gonna eat after, the water I'm gonna eat after, drink after, and I'm not thinking about the fight. I'm like, man, I'm like just sweating. Like it is tough physically, but like mentally, it's not that like at least for me, like it's not that tough, and it wasn't that much of a big like weight cut, honestly.
Yeah.
When we're gonna get into like sweating out like 6 pounds or 7 pounds of water, then that's gonna be a little tougher because like obviously the less water you have in your body and the harder it is to sweat, so the more it hurts. So we'll see then. But for 4 pounds, it wasn't like
crazy something. It was something normal or not that hard to do.
Yeah.
But it's crazy how dietitians, man, because nutrition, it's such a science and it's like deeper than we think it is. Like there's little things that you can tweak, and sometimes you feel like if you eat less, you'll lose weight, but actually you're eating less, but you're eating way more caloric things. Like sometimes people can eat like, oh, I only ate one muffin. Yeah, but a one muffin you ate like 500 calories. Like I understand you felt like you ate nothing, but your body's like, yo, you just gave me 500 calories. So like it's crazy how dietitians, man, like they like you said you were eating steaks during fight week.
Yeah.
Like someone normally could think, yo, that's a lot of calories, but actually it's something good because it's only protein. There's some fat, of course, not no carbs, so it doesn't hold water.
Yeah, exactly. So the fat and the protein was good because it was keeping me full.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I was eating still like close to like a little bit more than 2,000 calories.
Oh, that's good.
You know,
so that's good. Like, yeah.
It's close to what I was eating in terms of calories when I was dieting.
Yeah.
So the first part, like I'm gonna diet until like a week before fight week to 139. So like from 143, 145 to 139, which is not like honestly like the guys are world champion right now. Like some of them are like bigger than me.
Yeah.
To 139, and then the rest is gonna be water loss. First through like as I said, like tweaking all the elements and stuff like that, and then it's gonna be the sweat out at the end. Like
that's nice.
The fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, steaks was keeping me full. It was good, and like food volume was there, and like I was still losing weight. I was surprised, like because like I'm like, are you sure I'm supposed to eat 300 grams of steaks as my dinner?
Yeah.
With 2 tablespoons of butter.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like
you're sure?
Yeah,
he's like, bro, don't
sure?
worry.
You know, I'm because I always thought I was supposed to feel like a little like starving and stuff like that. It was like no, that's normal. And proteins do fill you more. So you feel like full for a longer period of time. So honestly, I mean, I'm gonna rehire him for the next fight.
Course.
So,
so yeah, you did a good job.
Yeah.
But that's true, man. Like these professionals, when it comes to these certain things. Like I said, like to get back to the muffin thing, you can eat 2 muffins, 1,000 calories. That's a lot, and you'll still be hungry because that didn't. There's no nutrients there, But you can eat like 300 grams of steak. I don't know how many calories that is. Like that's probably less than 1,000, and that will fully fill you up.
Yeah,
because that's real food. That's real nutrients. And talking about nutrition, something I really wanted. I ask almost everyone who's into boxing or just sports in general. What about fasting?
Fasting. So I used to fast, like do intermittent fasting. So especially when I was an amateur, I used to like not like eat until like afternoon, like until like noon, 1 p.m. Then I would have my first meal, and then I would have my dinner would be like let's say 10 p.m. So I would have like 12, 14 hours of like not eating.
Yeah. So your window was like 14, 8. No, 14. 10.
Exactly.
Yeah, 14, 10.
Like that. And then like I would have my first workout in the morning around like, 10, 11 a.m. So I had a workout like without food.
Yeah.
And I would feel like it would help me lose weight faster. But then now when I moved to Toronto for my pro boxing career, our boxing trainings are the ones that are like 1 p.m. So I can't go into a boxing training fasting.
Okay, it's
like,
impossible.
Man, if I go spar like and I don't have like my like food, like I'm not gonna perform as good.
Okay, yeah.
So then I started eating again like a breakfast like at like 10 a.m. Like just to have some food in there and go in there. And honestly, like at first it was kind of weird, but like it doesn't make that much of a big difference. Like,
Okay,
I didn't feel like it made a huge impact into when I was fasting, I lost weight faster.
Yeah.
Or anything like that. So
yeah, because I always wonder, because I love fasting. I'm a big fasting guy, but I don't train boxing like you do. I just go to the gym, day in, day out. But when I go to the gym, I go early in the morning, first thing in the morning, and I could never eat before my training sessions. Like even if I don't go in the morning, even if I go at 4 or 5, I'm not gonna eat anything because that's how I prefer. But I always ask my question, like, could professional athletes do it? But I think the answer is no.
Yeah, it's hard honestly to fast. Like, I mean, maybe like the fasting I was doing, intermittent fasting, like where you're like not eating for like 12, 14 hours.
Yeah.
I think that's possible to do as an athlete. But then like, yeah, if you want to perform like your best, like you have to eat before training.
Yeah, okay.
Like, training fasting is, I believe, like
it's not ideal.
Not, like, ideal. Because like you need your carbs, like
energy.
It's your energy.
Complex carbs.
So, like, yeah. It's your energy. That's like how you're gonna like perform. You know, the dietitian, like 30 minutes before training is like eat some gummies.
Really?
Because gummies is quick sugar that you're gonna process fast, and then you're gonna have it like 30 minutes later. It's gonna like peak, and then you're gonna be able to like perform well. And it's true. I ate gummies right before my fight.
yeah, professional fight. It's crazy how much would you say that dietitian leveled up your nutrition and just your fighting in general? Because nutrition counts a lot for your body and for your performance.
Yeah, honestly, like it made that like fight week weight cuts so much easier and like less painful, and it was more enjoyable.
Yeah.
So I would say like maybe 100% like more.
Really? Wow. Nice.
Yeah, because like usually fight weeks is like really tough because like you're not eating and you're not eating anything like that's like nice. You know, you're maybe if you have old school was like we would eat like salad, tomatoes, like, but like now I was eating steaks. I was eating like salmon.
Nice.
You know, I still had some spices in there. It's not even like that bland.
Yeah.
Like the last 3 days there was no salt anymore because like you cut out sodium.
Yeah.
But like for the first 4 days I still had salt too. So it was like, bro, I was eating good. You know, I was feeling more full than during fight week than like during my camp. Like,
that's why you were surprised when a dietitian told you, don't worry, you can eat that.
Yeah, and it worked. I was losing weight and everything. And like it helps you mentally as well because I'm not starving. So I'm like, oh, that's sick, you know?
Yeah, of course. No, I imagine, man. What do you eat during training camp in general? Like, give me a normal day.
Normal day, like I'm going to wake up. Let's say my training is at 1 p.m. I'm going to have breakfast around 10 a.m. I'm going to have pancakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
love pancakes.
yeah,
I'm going to have pancakes.
Like sugary ones. Like okay, real. Okay,
damn. Pancakes. Yeah. Not a lot, you know, like kind of protein pancakes. I like to mix in like half a scoop of like
protein powder.
Like protein powder and then a little bit of like whole wheat flour with an egg and water.
Okay. Yeah.
Then I mix it up, boom, batter. Then like put some like jam and a little bit of like butter. That's my breakfast. Then like 30 minutes, like an hour before training, I have my coffee.
Okay.
Coffee and Timbits.
Bro, are you serious right now? So pancakes.
Well, I gotta be like, what?
You're starting with pancakes, then a coffee with Timbits.
Yeah.
Like coffee is good. Like what's your coffee normally?
Like just like drip coffee with like one cream, one sweetener.
Okay, yeah. So like a medium 1-1.
Yeah.
At Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like no sugar, like sweetener, Splenda.
Sweetener. Okay, yeah.
Splenda.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, and then you're gonna have Timbits.
Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 Timbits.
Okay, yeah.
3 or 4 Timbits.
Yeah.
Give me a quick sugar rush. Then I have my training, let's say at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna come back home. then I'm gonna make a second breakfast.
Okay, second breakfast.
Yeah,
Okay,
like 3 p.m. something like that.
Yeah.
Bro, breakfast is one of my favorite like meals.
Really? Okay,
So then
yeah.
I'm gonna have like maybe like an omelet, like cheese,
Okay,
like
ham.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, with then I'm gonna have some like I mean I could eat a second batch of a pancake with it, bacon also, or toast as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, still have that carb. Then second
Yeah.
training session, so conditioning. I'm gonna have a banana before.
Yeah.
I gotta be a little healthy.
Yeah, not Timbits again.
Exactly. And then like at dinner, like that's why I'm gonna include my vegetables, have that fiber intake. So at dinner, like something a little healthier, you know, like maybe like chicken. I like to have like some like Thai spices.
Yeah.
I like spicy food, so
Really? Yeah. Oh yeah, you're Latino. Yeah.
I like spicy food, so like Thai spice, like, you know, rice. I mean, I switch it up. I like to make healthy burgers as well, like air fryer potatoes, like, you know, like extra lean ground beef and like a nice like whole wheat like bun, and it does the job. So
really,
yeah, usually my meals are like 3 or 4 like the same ones, like that Thai thing, like healthy burgers. I have like kind of fish and chips as well.
Yeah.
So
you just
pasta,
rotate
from
them.
Rotate, like I don't like get too
really. So okay, I would have thought he would have had like a quote unquote cleaner, but I guess hey, if it works, man.
And it works. I'm pretty lean, so like
you are,
you know, so it works. But like all the ingredients I use are pretty clean. You know, it's not like over processed. Like I don't buy like already pre-made pancake mix.
That's different. Like, at McDonald's or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I have like it's 3 ingredients. You know, like flour, a protein mix, and then an egg. So that's like my ingredients. Like
so basically when you look at it, yes, the word pancake is demonized because of the American lifestyle, Tim Hortons, McDonald's. But if you do natural pancakes with real flour, real egg, protein powder, then it's actually like it's a pancake, but it's healthy.
Yeah,
it's healthy.
Like my healthy burger. Like
exactly.
Extra lean ground beef.
Yeah.
Like whole wheat bun.
Yeah.
Like you can add some like tomatoes, onions, like a little bit of cheese, then air fryer potatoes.
Yeah.
Potatoes are like one of the least caloric, like
and it's a complex carb. Yeah.
And so if you put a little bit of like oil on top and then you air fry it, it's pretty healthy, you know? It's not caloric at all.
It's because some words are demonized when it comes to food. Burgers, like when someone hears burger, it's immediately cheat meal.
It's McDonald's burgers when people have it in their mind.
Wendy's or fast food. But when you like or not, a burger is literally meat. It's really good for you, beef, whatever. If you have whole wheat bread, even better, and then you add vegetables, really good. I mean, at the end of the day, that's a good meal.
Exactly. Like you know, like usually I like to calculate it in palms of hands.
Yeah.
So when I diet now, I don't like. Because before I would like focus a lot on how many calories I'm eating, and it turned me crazy.
Yeah.
It turned me crazy. It was
I tried
insane.
it. Yeah.
Sometimes I would like go and like have my scale on me and like weigh the food like at restaurants and stuff like that.
Really, at restaurants?
Oh yeah, but now I just like visually like I know how much I need. Like usually it's like a handful of like, you know, like potatoes, then like a handful of like vegetables, and then my meat, my protein. The burger, you know, or whatever I'm eating in terms of protein, and like that's totally fine.
Of course, and that's mentally better for you.
Oh, because
I remember
it's so much healthier,
bro. I remember when I started working out. Like, okay, you know what? Now I want to get a 6-pack and get shoulders, whatever. In the beginning, I'm like, okay, like I would calculate every single food I would eat, the calories, the carbs, like all the macronutrients. Then after like 2-3 months, I'm like, broski. First of all, I don't want to be a bodybuilder. So why am I spending all my time wasting on fucking calculating calories? At the end of the day, it was driving me crazy because I'm like, okay, did I eat that? How much is that? I'm just like, broski, at the end of the day, we all know what's healthy in general. Eat healthy, move, exercise, you're gonna be good, man. You're gonna be good. But man, that's calculating calories, man.
Oh man, that was like turning me crazy.
Yeah, I imagine.
Like I had to throw up at one point. Like also I was focused on like because like dieting and like starving and stuff like that like turns you like really crazy, like especially calculating the calories, and on top of that I gotta be a certain weight and lose certain amounts of like weight per weeks, and like especially in amateur, like where you gotta constantly be like walking around the weight you're gonna be fighting, because the weigh-ins are the same day,
and you're having so many fights a year.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like, oh my god, like, and I was weighing myself multiple times a day.
Yeah.
And last October 2024, I just threw out my scale. I was like, no more scale. Yeah, no more scale.
Good job, man. Good job.
No more scale. No more food scale. I deleted my calorie app. I still don't have it.
Yeah.
I don't want to have it anymore because like it was turning me like crazy. You know, I still look in the back, like if it's not too caloric or anything, like normal. But like, then now I'm just like, I still try to like please myself, and I'm not overeating. Well, before, like, I would starve myself. Then right after tournaments, I would like overeat like crazy.
Yeah. That's one thing, like, I love fasting, but one thing I used to do with fasting is I wouldn't eat for like, I would do like, 16 hours of no eating. But then when I would eat, bro, like a fucking animal, bro.
Yeah, because your
like
body's asking for it.
Yeah, and you're fucking like, you're craving it. You're ready to kill someone.
And that's where like sometimes like it works for some people, like, especially if they have good control. But like some people it doesn't work, you know, they're just like eating and like they're actually eating more calories than they would have like eaten if they ate like a consistent amount throughout the day, just because like they're starving themselves so bad that like then their body's like, we need to eat, and they're eating so fast that like it doesn't fill their stomach, and they eat more calories than they would have eaten during the day. So it's like,
did you actually win?
Yeah.
Like, did you actually win? Was it actually worth it?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's true, man. And so, like, okay, I asked you now what your diet looks like during preparations. Now, let's say you're on vacation. You're in France, you're in Europe, you want to have fun. And you're like, you know what? This week, I'm not thinking about calories, about diet, whatever. What would a normal day look like for you?
Still, like, if I'm making food or
you're on vacation with your wife, you just want to have fun.
In a hotel?
Yeah. Like,
I'm gonna eat good.
Yeah? Yeah. You like food?
Yeah, I like food.
Yeah,
like,
same.
I'm gonna eat nice, but like I'm not gonna overeat like crazy.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll have a day where I'm gonna overeat. I'm gonna have like a whole box of like cookies and stuff.
Yeah, same.
But like I'm not gonna try to do it every day. That's where like it gets like bad. I had moments like, as I said, like when I was like in amateur boxing and starving myself for tournaments and stuff like that, where like I would come back and I would spend like 1 or 2 weeks like just like binging food, like cookies, you know.
Yeah. Do you have a sweet tooth?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, I'm a big sweet tooth.
Cookies, you know.
Yeah, cookies and muffins.
My coach is watching this, you know, Cookie Monster. So
yeah, I love cookies too, bro. Yeah. What's your favorite cookie?
Chocolate chip.
Yeah.
White macadamia nut too.
Really?
Yeah.
I prefer double chocolate to white macadamia.
Okay, yeah.
But I feel like all real cookie eaters, chocolate chip is number one.
Yeah, chocolate chip is number one.
Yeah, that's the best one.
There's no debate on that one.
If it's not your number one, it's because you're not a real cookie eater. That's the only reason. Okay, let's say before on the day for your pro fight, what did you eat the entire? Because the fight was around 10-11. You fought. What did you eat that day?
Guess.
Timbits?
No.
Cookies?
No.
Steak?
No.
M&M's?
Pancakes.
Come
on. Pancakes. In the morning I went to a stacked pancakes.
A stack of pancakes?
Oh man, like, no, you know the brand like Stacked Pancakes?
No, is that a brand?
Yeah, it's like a...
Can you pull it up, Matt, if you don't mind? Stacked Pancakes?
Yeah, like, and the servings are crazy.
Really? Is that something you buy or you make?
So it's a restaurant.
Like, it's a restaurant?
Yeah, it's a restaurant. It's like...
Ottawa?
There's one in Ottawa.
Really?
Near, I think it's in Nepean.
Okay, I never... Stacked Pancakes. Yeah, I gotta try that out.
It was near the casino, like 10-minute drive from there. Yeah. And like there's a bunch more in Toronto. And I discovered it in Toronto like 2 months ago. I went there with a friend. It was pretty good. Like it's heavy. It fills you, you know? Like they serve you like 3 pancakes. Like they're like the size of the plate.
Really?
Yeah.
Like American fashion.
Yeah, exactly. And like my dietitian like gave me all the instructions on what to eat on fight day, the day before as well, after the weigh-ins. Like he gave me a whole schedule, like how to replenish.
Is that it?
Yeah, look at those pancakes. Like,
they look beautiful, man.
Yeah, you should try it. It's like, I mean, there's one near here, so...
Really? Yeah, I'm going to try them out. I love pancakes. I mean, who doesn't love pancakes, right?
They have other stuff, obviously, but like...
Okay,
I mean, stacked pancakes, like...
Yeah, so they have like...
They're specialties pancakes.
Yeah.
And my dietitian put in the breakfast for the fight day, pancakes. He said...
Really?
350 grams of pancake batter.
Yeah.
or you can go to a restaurant and have those pancakes. So I ordered 4 pancakes. I didn't finish them.
Really?
Yeah, I was full. So I listened to my body. I was like, I'm not gonna eat like the whole thing. Like,
oh, they look good, man.
Yeah.
Oof. Chocolate
I
chip.
got the chocolate banana ones.
Chocolate banana.
Yeah, right there.
1,000 calories.
Yeah, 3 pancakes.
1,000 calories for breakfast on your fight.
I had
on
four of these, but I couldn't finish them. So let's say I had 3 of these like on fight day.
1,000 calories.
Yeah.
On fight day, professional fight day.
Professional fight day.
Respect,
but I
bro.
couldn't have a full meal after that.
Yeah.
Then after that, it was like, I was just eating a little bit of like, maybe like a Snicker, like
sugar.
Yeah, sugar, and then like because it's like full carbs, right? Because like you're cutting carbs like 5 days prior to it.
Yeah.
So you need to replenish your system in terms of carbs. So that's why like the dietitian like loads you with carbs. Like you made me eat rice, like sushi rice with teriyaki chicken like the day before after the weigh-ins. So he had a whole plan on what to eat and what not to eat. Because like since we also cut out fibers, there was no vegetables in the plan in the post weigh-in plan.
Yeah.
Because if you put fibers again into your body after cutting them for like let's say 7 days, then like your body's gonna struggle to digest it.
Of course, yeah.
So then like you're gonna feel a little sluggish in the ring. So it was like just like quick carbs like pancakes or sushi rice.
Simple carbs.
Simple stuff.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. And I respected dot by dot, except like fight day. Because those pancakes filled me up so much, I couldn't have the lunch that he wrote.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip the lunch because like it's too much. Like,
you gotta listen to.
like,
at the end of the day, you have to.
Pancakes were like way too late. I mean, you
I saw them.
They're, like, crazy.
They look good,
and
man.
I usually I can eat a good amount of food, but like those were like
they filled you up. Really? Okay, so on your fight day, it's mostly about carbs.
Yeah, carbs.
So it's like quick carbs. Damn, I wouldn't have thought that. Yeah. Pancakes for breakfast. Yeah, a Snickers bar.
Even like in amateur, like I would go to a tournament. The weigh-ins usually are like 8 a.m. And then when you're with your team or your coach, then you go to a restaurant and have like pancakes, like quick carbs, because then you want to have that energy for the fight. Yeah,
of course. Damn, man, that's something, bro. I respect that. Okay, so now more about training. So you do, like, let's say on fight camp, you train once sparring, boxing around 1 p.m. and then you do strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
What type of strength and conditioning do you do?
So there's 2 types of sessions. So if you want, I can run you through my like
go ahead.
Weekly like trainings. Like schedule. So like let's say on the Monday, usually we're gonna have sparring.
Okay.
Around 1 p.m. and then we're gonna go straight into strength. So we have a strength coach. She's a girl and she's really good.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I felt such a big difference. I had a few other strength and conditioning coaches before, but this one like also stuck with like the program on the longer term, and it made a big difference. Like I did like 12, 13 weeks of our program until the fight, and man, like night and day in terms of like how I was moving in the ring and how I was like sitting down and like, like crazy stuff like. So like she made a huge impact. So as I said, 1 p.m. sparring on Monday, then we go straight into strength.
Right after the sparring.
Right after the sparring.
Really?
Maybe take like 30-minute break, drink some water, like, get some electrolytes, have a quick like
granola bar or whatever.
Yeah, carbs,
pancakes.
No, I'm not gonna puke there. And then we go straight into the strength session. Then after that, like we just chill like the rest of the Monday.
And what do you do like strength? Push-ups, pull-ups, like what weights?
So she's an Olympic lifter. So she makes us do a lot of Olympic lifts. I mean, we didn't start with Olympic lifts right away because it's very technical. So you can injure yourself also faster.
Of course.
So we started with like squats, Anderson squats, like push press, like but heavy loads movements, like
low rep.
Low rep.
Okay.
But like heavy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't think, right?
No, I would have thought like
it's like muscle endurance and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. Like, I would have put money on you just do pull-ups and push-ups and dips.
No.
Okay. Wow.
We do push-ups, but like they're more focused on explosiveness. Where we're gonna like push like type of like push-up claps.
Yeah.
But like we have pull-ups still, of course, because like your back is very important in boxing. But we have different like pull motions as well, like I mean, she's very detailed.
Yeah,
and very passionate about her work. So like like her programs are very, very well structured.
Nice.
So like, yeah, we're like when it's fight day, like I was like more than ready, you know.
Yeah, that's nice, man. So that's Monday. So you
Monday,
do strength conditioning, a lot of Olympic lifts.
Yeah, so
low
that's
rep
just strength.
Okay.
Because then on the Tuesday, for example, like same thing, we have boxing. Let's say usually it's like a technical day, so we either do pads or a little bit of drills, but very light contact. There's no like heavy contact. And then like and then I'm gonna have rest, go back home, or stay at the gym and I have my like food there. And then around like 6-7 p.m. I'm gonna have conditioning. So I'm the one actually that does my conditioning.
Okay, nice.
Because I have a certification in strength and conditioning.
Really?
Yeah, I mentioned earlier I was passionate about it.
Yeah.
It's one of the reasons why I got it, because I really wanted to know what I was getting into, and I really like clicked on it.
You have a passion for it.
Yeah, exactly. Course, yeah. So I build my strength and conditioning plan. I help also like other like pro boxers from the gym with their with their conditioning. And so I do my conditioning. I have cycles, so it depends on like the energy system where I'm working on. Then I go back home, dinner, whatever. Wednesday, usually it's only one session, just like technical, light, you know. Thursday, we're going to have like either sparring or a technical session. And then at 6 p.m. again or 7 conditioning. Okay. And then the Friday is like the Monday.
Okay, yeah. And then Saturday, Sunday?
The Saturday, I rest on Saturday. Okay. And then Sunday, I go and do my own boxing workout. Okay. Like in the morning. And then on the evening, I go for like the usual like boxer like jog,
run,
you know, the famous jog that every boxer does.
What about catching chickens? You know that boxers used to do
the Rocky one.
the Rocky one.
No, we don't catch chickens. We just eat them, but
yeah, you only eat them. Okay, so that's okay. So you train like 6 days a week, almost twice a day, every single day.
Yeah, almost, except the
Wednesday.
Except the Wednesday, yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. That's a lot of working out, man. What's your favorite workout?
Boxing.
Sparring?
Yeah, sparring. Yeah. Technical work. I like technical work.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite.
What's your least favorite?
Conditioning.
Conditioning?
Oh man, that's
really.
Yeah.
I imagine. I probably think it's
nothing enjoyable about
it's conditioning. It's like more cardio and.
So I like to use the air bike.
Okay.
The airline.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like very cardio based, and where it hit, I hit different like energy systems based on like how close I am to fight week. And I mean, they all suck, honestly. Like,
yeah, there's no fun cardio to do.
Work to rest ratios, and then there's intensity levels I try to hit. So like, the further away I'm from like a fight, I'm gonna have 1-to-1 rest to work ratio. So let's say I'm gonna like have 2 minutes of like air bike and then 2 minutes rest.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna transition 1, 2, 3, for example. So like 20 seconds on and like 60 seconds off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like reduce it a little bit, and then like when I'm like fight week or like a day before, then I have a lot of rest but very high intensity.
Yeah, that sucks. Endurance, cardio.
Honestly, they all suck. Like I don't like cardio.
Yeah, no, cardio. That's the worst one. It's so boring. Okay, now one question I want to ask you. It's gonna be like 2 questions. How would you describe your boxing style? And also, I want to know, like, do you choose your boxing style, or does it come naturally and then you just improve the same style?
Okay, so how would I describe my boxing style? I would say like explosive.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty fast. I have a good jab. Then I'd say like unpredictable.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember when you hit it with both.
the double punch.
That was crazy. Right?
But yeah, I'd say I'm unpredictable. Like that's one of the things like one of my coaches always told me, like, keep your unpredictability because it makes it awkward for the other guys.
Yeah.
When you're very like basic, like you have all the basics, the fundamentals like perfect, but you don't have a little craziness, it makes you a bit predictable. So keep a little bit of unpredictability, but you still want to have solid basics, you know, like fundamentals wins fights. So
yeah, of course. Just like every sport, fundamentals.
Then when I start like getting my little like rhythm, my groove, you know, that's when I start dropping my hands and like moving around and stuff. So yeah. And second question.
It was like, so let's say if I was to start MMA, I would be like you. I want to be like John Jones. But maybe my natural talent would push me to be something else, like just an example right now.
Yeah.
So do you choose your style, or does the style choose you in a way?
I feel like MMA is a little different than like boxing.
Okay.
Boxing, actually, it's not that different. Never mind. Like, you can choose your style. You can choose to do some stuff, but I believe it's also like based on who you're facing.
Okay, yeah, of
So,
course.
and on your body type as well. So if like I'm pretty tall for my weight class.
Yeah, 5'10".
So I can allow myself to put my hands down.
Mm-hmm.
But then when we go back to when I told you about the Jordan guy that was taller than me, and I put my hands down, I got clipped and rocked.
Yeah.
And that's when you realize, oh, well, maybe actually when there's taller guys, I can't put my hands down. So you need to be able to like have different styles.
Mm-hmm.
And like your style needs to be based on like your body type as well. So I'm tall, I can put my hands down a little bit more, you know,
longer
crazy.
arms. Yeah.
I have longer arms. So I'm out of reach. If I'm very short for my weight class, I'm not going to put my hands down because the guy with the tall arm is going to hit me right away. And if there's nothing protecting my face, it's going to be easier because like obviously the fight starts when you're like further away.
Of course,
It doesn't start in the pocket.
Yeah.
And I believe in MMA, it's kind of the same. Like if you're a short, stocky wrestler, then like same thing. You're gonna want to like aim for takedowns. You're gonna put your hands down. You're gonna like change levels to like kind of feint the opponent.
Of course,
like, to stuff the takedowns.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you're like tall and stocky, then if you're tall and lanky, then maybe
like John Jones.
Yeah, like John Jones. Then you can allow yourself to have a low lower guard.
It's true that your body type has a big. It's a big factor in what your style will look like, especially for fighting. Even for soccer, you know, like if you want to dribble like Messi, you have to be like shorter gravity center. And then let's say Pogba, who's like 6'3", and he's really skinny and whatever. Is there a specific boxer or many different boxers that you watch and you try to emulate or you learn from them, or like professional boxers known around the world?
So actually, it was from amateur boxing that I got my hands down style.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I started, as I said, at Beaver Boxing.
Yeah.
And they teach you like classic style, you know, hands up. And that's what I teach beginners as well. Like,
of course.
Hands up, you know, like elbows in, like.
I know it's cool to drop your hands, but you're new, like chill out.
Exactly. And then I went back to France like 4 months after during the break. 4 months after I started boxing. I started in January 2018. And then I went back to France in like end of April.
Okay.
And I found a gym there. How to found a gym. The coach was one of the coaches that formed the Tony Yoka, who won a gold medal at the Olympics in 2016.
Nice. Yeah.
And that's kind of why I wanted to work there, because that's one of my inspirations.
Of course, yeah.
And in France, they have a different style than Canada. They put their hands down more. They focus, because like amateur boxing is very focused on like point system, like to like have clean shots.
Yeah.
But the power doesn't really matter.
Mm-hmm.
So like they put their hands down more, and it actually helps you like moving your head, like seeing the shots coming easier, and like you can reply. You're a little faster. Your hands are down, so like your opponent doesn't see the punches coming as like obviously then like when you're like they're coming from like a natural like position, like
normal stance.
Yeah, normal stance.
So there are some advantages to putting your hands down.
Yeah,
it's not all about just flexing.
Oh no, it's not all about flexing. Like there are advantages, and you can get comfortable with it. And one of the boxers I was watching that would do that was an amateur boxer from Russia. I can't remember exactly the name. He was a youth boxer. So that's when I started getting very passionate about boxing. I was watching like random Russian like youth amateur champions.
That's when you know that like you're deep into it.
Exactly. And that's one of those guys that I was like, damn, his style is good. And I started trying it in France, and I saw the guys in France would do it a little bit. It's very Cuban to drop your hands, very like Soviet like school, because like Cuban boxing descends from Soviet like school.
Yeah, of course, because of the political stances and everything. Yeah,
communism. They brought like Cuban teachers,
Cuban boxing,
Russian teachers to Cuba to teach them boxing at first.
Is that why Cubans are so good at boxing?
Yeah.
Okay, because I heard that Cubans are really, really good at boxing, really man.
A bit less now, a little bit less, like, but like they're like amateur boxing is one of the like top 3 nations.
Yeah, and it's because they're in Cuba, so they can't go professionally because the country doesn't let them leave, right?
Now they can.
Okay, now they can.
But the country controls their
salary, everything.
Communism.
Yeah,
exactly. Unless they like leave completely, like the Cuba.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Like many like Cuban boxers that turn pro, like they just like move to the US, or they just like
escaped, because you have to escape from Cuba.
Some of them, like, they're with the national team, and then they go to a tournament, let's say in Germany, and then they just disappear.
Yeah, because they don't want to live in communism in Cuba anymore. Yeah, like I remember I used to go to Cuba a lot, and there was a guy who worked there, and then once, like 10 years later, he hits me and my dad up. He's like, "Yo, I'm Las Vegas right now." I'm like, "The fuck?" He's like, "Yeah." So I escaped from Russia. I arrived at the U.S. border. I told him I'm a political refugee, which he is, and he just let him live there. That's when I saw Andre Ward versus Kovalev.
Oh yeah, live?
The first fight, yeah.
Damn.
At Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. Yeah, that was something, man. Yeah. So yeah, back to your style. So you mimicked that guy from Russia a lot.
Yeah, exactly. I mimicked him, and then like I was also a massive like Lomachenko fan.
Yeah, Lomachenko. He's nice to watch,
he's
man.
One of the greatest boxers of all time.
Really? Where would you rank him? Top 10?
Technically?
Yeah.
Top 1.
Really?
Like technically, like, man, he's like prime Lomachenko. Technically, like during his amateurs days, like he was so good, and like even in the pros, like I know his record is not perfect. He has 3 losses. Like people idealize like being undefeated, but like what he did, quickest like boxer to become 3-time world champion.
Really? Okay, I didn't know
classes,
that. Yeah.
Like, and like technically flawless, like, and he would fight guys that were way bigger. We talked about Teofimo against Loma, right?
Yeah.
But like, have you seen the size difference?
Yeah, Teofimo is bigger.
Like, look at me. I cut some weight, right? I look big for 126. Like Loma wouldn't cut that much weight.
Yeah.
So like he was always like facing guys that had like weight advantage on him, and he was still like beating some of them. Of course, he lost to like Teofimo. Then had like close decision to Devin Haney, which I personally thought he won, but it was very
against
close.
Haney, yeah.
But it was very close. It's not a robbery or anything. It was a close fight. So, and honestly, like for me, like technically, like it's just like the number 1. Yeah.
Really? Do you think people overrate professional boxers having a perfect record?
Yeah, it's just Mayweather that like brought that like kind of undefeated mentality.
Yeah.
It's kind of disappearing right now a little bit more. Like now you can see guys getting a loss, like coming back and still being like at the top. I mean, look at Ryan Garcia, right? He had a bunch of losses and he's still out there.
Yeah, of course, yeah. No, I feel like, of course, that comes from Mayweather, right? People idealizing the undefeated record, and if you don't have an undefeated record, well, you're a nobody. Well, that's only Mayweather, and I mean, Mayweather, his career, people can argue like he ducked some fights or he waited for Pacquiao to be older, not in his prime.
He was very smart.
Yeah, no, of course, he made money. Yeah, boxing he made some money, bro, Mayweather.
Boxing is a business.
Yeah, it's a huge business. Boxing across the world, man, it's a huge business.
That's why I like Olympic boxing so much, too. Like, I have lots of respect for people that are still in Olympic boxing, right? Because, like, you can't choose who you're facing. You get in a tournament, it's a draw.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's just like pure luck or
Yeah.
Like, for example, Olympic qualification tournament in Thailand. First fight I get, draw, boom, Asian continental champion from Mongolia.
And you have to fight him.
Yeah, I had to fight him.
Yeah.
It was a great fight, close fight.
Yeah.
Like, and I lost.
Yeah.
I would have drawn a random country, or maybe I would have had more chances to win and then get on to the next round. So, like, you can't choose who you're facing.
Yeah.
Pro boxing, you have that a little bit more gap, right? To, like, choose who you're facing, when you're facing, especially if you're the A side and you have the advantage.
Exactly.
So that's where it's like, and that's why how'd you say? That's when, like, if you have the right people around you, then you can get like to a quicker level, like better.
Yeah.
Because you can avoid fights or take the fights at a certain time.
Yeah.
Just like Mayweather did, right? Like I think Pacquiao, he fought him like 3 years too late.
Yeah, of course. And Pacquiao wasn't in his prime anymore.
His hand was hurt. Like,
let's not like Mayweather is still one of the greats.
Like top 3, like
of course, yeah. Where do you rank Mayweather?
Mayweather top 3. I honestly, it's kind of hard. Like I more have like a top tier.
Okay.
For me, like Loma's like number 1, as I said.
The greatest of all time?
In terms of boxing skills, yeah. But then I feel like to be a greatest, there's something else involved.
Okay, yeah.
And Muhammad Ali can't be touched on that thing. So greatest is like a big word. But like technically, purely boxing skill-wise, for me, my number one is Lomachenko.
Okay.
You know, it's for me. I know there's a lot of people that are like, no, they're gonna argue, whatever. For me, technically, if you judge him just on purely boxing skills and what he was doing in the ring, for me, he's the number one.
Really? Okay.
But
Nice.
then the rest, I feel like it's more like a top tier, top 3, top 5, top 10. Like Mayweather's in my top tier boxers, of course.
Okay. So who would be in your top tier? Like, let's say top 5 of all time. Not in order, just top 5.
Like, are we judging purely based on skills?
Boxer.
Like boxing. Mayweather. Sugar Ray Leonard.
Okay, yeah, an amazing fighter.
Lomachenko.
Yeah.
So 2 more. Usyk.
Usyk, really?
Yeah, Usyk, man.
Yeah, okay. And what about Ali?
Right now? Ali, technically, he was good. Yeah, you can put Ali in there. Let's put Ali in there.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Let's put Ali in there. But like, there's tons of guys like top 5 is hard. That's why my top tier is like.
Yeah. Okay, so Muhammad Ali for you isn't the greatest of all time.
He is the greatest of all time because of everything he did outside the ring as well. And
okay, but purely as a boxer.
As a boxer, he's really good. I mean, like, he's like he's really good.
Yeah.
But I feel like there were like better like boxing
Really?
skill wise in terms of like pure fundamentals.
Mm-hmm.
Then in terms of if you count showboating, all that, like if you take that aspect into account, then like he's one of the greatest.
Yeah.
And what he did outside the ring, what he fought, like for what he stood for.
Yeah, of course.
That's something that like Loma is never gonna like.
No one's ever gonna replicate.
Yeah, exactly.
It was in the perfect time against the Vietnam War, against black civil rights, standing up for what's right, and being like he's like McGregor is an amazing showboater, but Muhammad Ali was like peak trash talker, man.
Peak trash talker was still classy.
Yeah. Like he wasn't trashy. He was just like classy, but really funny. Yeah. Really quick to reply, smart. Yeah, I understand.
And I believe he lost years of his like prime
when he didn't want to go to Vietnam, so he went to jail.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And that's why like he's the greatest.
Yeah.
Like that stuff that like the sacrifices that he
of course
did, and what contributes to his aura.
Of course, he has the biggest aura. Yeah. I mean, of all athletes, he probably has the biggest aura, Muhammad Ali. I mean, just say his name and you're like, that's aura. But I wanted to ask you, so Usyk, you put Usyk in your top 5 of all time. What are your thoughts on that? Like, what made you?
I feel like all the old school people like are gonna like
hate.
They're gonna hate me. Like, Lomachenko, Mayweather, Usyk. Like they're all like from like nowadays. It's like I started boxing late, so like that's mainly the guys that I watch. Of course, I watch like old tapes, but I'm not that much of an old tape guy. So like, I'm not gonna like include people that I didn't really watch. So it's based on. I mean, you asked me my opinion.
Of course, that's your opinion. You have the right to express yourself.
Man, Usyk, what he's doing is crazy.
Crazy, man.
Like he still wants to fight.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like after what he did, like I would have retired.
Bro, he fought Fury twice and he beat him twice.
Fought Fury twice. Fought after that. Won. Boom. Like
he beat everyone, and he's so good, Usyk, man. Yo, he's so... That's why, because when I asked Pascal Villeneuve, I asked him, how good is Usyk? And is he considered one of the greatest right now? He said yes. Like, he's one of the greatest of all time because with everything he did. Because like I said, I watch him, not Usyk. But then I'm like, okay, I understand all the legends that you heavyweight boxing have. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Holyfield. There's many others. I'm like, how good is he actually? And everyone tells me he's one of the greatest.
Yeah. It's like... He won on the weight class under as well.
Mm-hmm.
He finished the game there.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went up a weight class. He finished the game there. Then he finished the game again.
Yeah.
And now he still wants to do it and beat the next generation.
Damn, bro.
Which he already beat, like, Dubois.
Yeah.
Who was considered next gen, Yeah. Like, and he beat him twice.
Crazy, man.
And beat Fury twice.
Yeah.
Like, he finished the game multiple times and he's still there. Won an Olympic gold. People don't realize how hard it is to win Olympic gold.
Yeah.
It's harder than to win a world title.
That's what Sugar Ray Leonard said. That he said, out of all his boxing accomplishments, his biggest accomplishment is winning gold at the Olympics. Yeah. Crazy, man.
It's like harder to win a world title. So imagine being Lomachenko and winning twice.
Yeah. Oh, he won 2 times gold medal? Really?
2008 and 2012.
Damn.
That's what I'm telling you. Only one loss in amateur boxing. only one loss in amateur boxing.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
Gee, I didn't know about that fact.
You're as I said, you're not picking any of your opponents in amateur boxing.
Yeah.
He only has one loss, 396 wins, one loss.
396 wins?
Yeah.
He fought 397 times amateur?
And he beat the guy that like he lost to like a bunch of times after that. And pretty decisively. And that decision was like very close. Arguably he could have won.
Yeah.
But let's not get into that debate. But yeah, like one loss.
That's fucked up.
Boxing, like that's
crazy, man. Wow, bro. One loss in 397 fights, amateur fights. That's crazy. Okay, so my next question would be, who's your most underrated boxer of all time? Lomachenko. Yeah. Who's your most overrated boxer of all time?
Oh, that's Mike Tyson. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Mike Tyson? Yeah, I gotta clip that. Mike Tyson is the most overrated boxer of all time? Why?
Because, like, I mean, he was such a dangerous guy.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, youngest heavyweight world champion of all time.
He was like, what, 21, 22?
20, I think.
20,
yeah,
damn.
20.
Jesus.
But there's better guys than him, you know? And, like, some people, like, put him, like, as one of the greatest, like, the GOATs and stuff.
You don't?
I don't think so, technically. Like,
really? Okay.
Yeah. Then, like, I might be biased. Like, he lost, like, years of his prime, too. So, it's, like, jail as well.
Yeah.
And, like, so, but that's one of my first thoughts is, like, yeah, maybe Mike Tyson. And
really?
I have
okay.
so much respect for him. And
of course, yeah.
Like, he's...
No, it's your opinion. I mean,
yeah,
right,
like,
yeah.
I just can't think of any, like, other boxers that, like, where, like, people, like, hype him up so much. Yeah, maybe Mike Tyson. Yeah, like
really?
He's so hyped.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's a reason to it, you know. Like, I understand why he's so hyped like that, but I'm like boxing wise, technically wise, like he had a good like really good technique, you know. But like, I think there were limits to that like style.
He was also like like an animal on
yeah,
the ring.
yeah, and like he was using his physique like to capitalize on that, you know. And like at one point it had like flaws to it, you know.
Yeah, of course. Oh, really, Mike? Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna clip that.
Lennox Lewis,
yeah,
like showed us, you know. Like,
yeah.
Even though it wasn't like a lot of people want to say prime Mike Tyson, but still.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Yeah, damn, yeah. But Mike Tyson, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like spicy takes. I like when people push it and they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Everyone says he's the GOAT. I'm going against it.
Yeah,
Here's why.
I'm gonna stand behind my words. Like,
of course, bro.
You know,
of course. Hey, it's your word. What would you say has been your proudest moment in your boxing career so far?
Oh, say maybe this win.
Really? Okay.
So far, yeah, maybe this win because like it's just like a full circle.
Mm-hmm.
Like I go back to where I started boxing. You know, I moved out of like Ottawa in April, then I come back here like a few months later for my pro debut.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason why I moved out of Ottawa, first of all, was for pro boxing. I took some risk moving out of Ottawa. You know,
of course, yeah.
It was like I stepped out of my comfort zone. My wife was supporting me. Like we were seeing each other, but only like half of the week. Like like pretty hard, especially for her. And like she made big sacrifices, and like it's kind of a gamble. Like so like, and we didn't have reassurances or anything. Like there wasn't like, yeah, I'm moving out, but we know we have a fight there. It was like, I'm moving out to become a pro, but we don't know when I'm gonna fight, if I'm gonna fight, or what's gonna happen. But you know what? Let's take that bet. We're young, whatever.
Take the risk.
Take the risk.
Of course.
Took the risk, and then like a few months later, I come back here, like co-main event, like.
Nice, man. I'm happy for you, man.
Get
Really.
The win also, like
congratulations,
my friends,
man.
My family, like honestly, like maybe proudest moment, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, man, that's something. Who would be your dream opponent for a fight?
Dream opponent?
Yeah.
Lomachenko?
Really? Yeah, that would be sick. How tall is he? Like
number one Lomachenko meat rider.
Immediately.
Like, why is he only mentioning Lomachenko? It's just like, I like to fight like the best guys, and like, you know, like I said, for me, he's like the GOAT. So in terms of boxing technique, so that would be crazy to face him.
And you guys are like the same weight class.
Yeah.
You're a bit taller than him, I think.
I'm a bit taller. Like
Yeah.
he fought a little bit heavier, but like
Yeah.
he's not that big. As I said, he fought guys that were like cutting way more weight. Like
Yeah.
he was fighting at 135. His base weight class was like probably like 130. So
Yeah. And like you said, people are gonna say that you're like the number one Loma meat writer. Bro, I'm the number one Messi meat writer, and people are constantly. I don't give a fuck. Yo, Messi's the GOAT. I said it so many times. That's why I don't give a fuck. When people deserve that kind of recognition,
Messi's the GOAT.
Oh yeah, Ronaldo, Messi.
It depends on what. Technically wise, like Messi.
Okay.
Like. Man, like he's just like Messi.
Bro, Messi's
but
crazy.
then like I have more respect for Ronaldo.
I understand that because Messi, of course, like he was disciplined. He wasn't like Neymar or Ronaldinho who partied and did whatever. He went to training, but Cristiano Ronaldo doesn't have the same talent Messi was given by God. Not the same talent. Yeah. And everything he accomplished. Like as much as I love to hate on Ronaldo, I do it a little bit for rage baiting. But as much as I love to hate on Ronaldo, yo, when it comes to like respecting a man for being just like a fucking animal, Ronaldo is the guy, bro. Like, I gotta admit, bro.
That's why, like if I had to take the mindset of one of those two, it's Ronaldo.
Oh, of
like,
course,
100%,
bro.
Like,
bro.
So like disciplined, like.
Oh, bro, crazy.
But then like the talent that Messi has like is unmatched, and I don't know if it'll ever be matched.
I think it will never be matched, in my opinion.
A lot of people are saying Lamine Yamal.
No, he's not as good as Messi.
You know,
Lamine Yamal is crazy. Not like Messi.
He's crazy, but it's also I feel like this era maybe I'm just like kind of nostalgic, like a little bit like more like.
Yeah, no, it's different because also this era, Lamine Yamal came in an era where there's no one. When Messi was that age, there was fucking Ronaldinho, there was Zidane. It's like, yo, bro, chill out, like But like I say, when I watch them play, the way they touch the ball, the way they move on the pitch, Messi's better than Lamine Yamal. The magic's
different.
Oh, the magic is different. Lamine Yamal, also what happens with Lamine Yamal, at his age, the confidence he has, Messi didn't have that same confidence. Like Lamine Yamal is so confident. I don't know where it comes from. Hey, good for him. I'm a Barca fan, so I'm happy.
At the same age, Messi was a sub, so like.
Yeah, so he wasn't as confident, but when you look at purely, like you say, Loma, purely skills, Messi's better.
Messi's better. Purely skills.
No one's ever gonna do what Messi did because what happened with Messi is he had the greatest talent and he accomplished everything. So it's like it's never gonna happen again, man. I don't
Sadly
care.
For me, I wasn't. I'm from France. Like my dad's from France, so
You wanted France to win in the World Cup. That's true.
That final was kind of like tough on me.
Oh, bro, I'm so happy. I'm sorry to say to you.
2022 was like, oh god.
That game was crazy, bro. The greatest.
Man, like 2-0, and then we come back and
2-2,
then, like, overtime, like
3-2, 3-3, 4-4.
Yeah,
bro, that was the greatest football game of all fucking time, bro.
Yeah,
Mbappe went crazy.
I know.
Mbappe went crazy,
and he kind of faded out after that.
Yeah, I mean, it's still Mbappe. I still think he's really, really good, but I mean, in my mind, I was like, Messi needs to win this fucking World Cup. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah,
he needs it.
My heart was split up because I was like, it's probably the last time Messi can win it.
Mm-hmm.
And like, he did say at the time that it was his last World Cup, which apparently is not, but...
Yeah, it's still yet to see. He's still not sure yet. Yeah, but if he's not playing the next World Cup, I'm going to cry, bro.
Well, I think he's going to do it because it's like it's in
honor thing. It's a pride thing.
And it's in America, so it's...
Of course, yeah.
If it's North America. And he's still... I mean, he's like kind of like part owner of like Miami.
Yeah. I hope he plays,
Maybe he's going to play in that same stadium, so like kind of needs to...
Yeah. I think he's going to play because I think he wants to represent his country in a World Cup where they're like defending the World Cup because they're the current winners. I think he's going to play. If he can win it twice.
No,
You don't think so?
No.
Who's winning next? France have really good chances of winning the next one.
France.
Players are crazy, bro.
Like, yeah, honestly, like France, Spain.
Spain, of course. Spain, France, I think they're favorites. Both of them.
France and Spain are favorites. Bro. But yeah, France, like...
Mbappe, Dembele, Barcola, Desire Doué. Bro, you guys have crazy players, man.
Our bench is could be an A team for another.
And I think Pogba is back now. If he can play to his full level,
let's see. I think like his shape is not the best one, and I feel like it's too close to the World Cup now. So
yeah, of course, I understand
because it's in less than a year now. So
yeah,
and he's just getting into it, like
from his suspension and everything. Yeah. So we'll see. But even without Pogba, you guys have a crazy team, man. Crazy team. And now talking about other sports, this is a question I really wanted to ask you is, do you cross-train into other sports? So of course you're boxing, but maybe are you going to try basketball to help you into boxing, soccer, MMA, something else?
No.
Not really?
Like, I like to play other sports for fun. Like, I like to go and play soccer.
Really?
I haven't played in a long time, actually. But yeah, I avoid because like I don't want to get injured.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Like, of course, like if it's light, it's kind of fun. Like, yeah, I can still play. Like, but no, it's not gonna help me like
be a better boxer.
If I had to say another sport is running, like maybe that's the one where like every boxer's a part-time runner, but other than that,
Yeah, you in boxing you have to have such crazy cardio, man.
Yeah.
I think it's the sport with the craziest cardio. Like, people don't realize about it. Guys, if you never did boxing, try sparring for like 2 or 3 minutes. Your hands are going to drop. Your shoulders are going to leave you. They're going to drop, bro.
I'll start after a minute after my first sparring session.
It's crazy,
1
man.
minute.
Yeah, no, boxing is such a cardio
I had
sport,
a pretty okay cardio. So I was running on the side. Like, I hit back for like a few months before my first sparring session. First sparring session, in 1 minute, I was out of breath. I was like, oh...
Yeah, because that's a question I want to ask you, because I know many American football players, especially receivers, they say that playing soccer is good because of footwork. Soccer, there's a lot of footwork, which helps a lot with coordination. I know boxing, footwork. And you love Lomachenko, and Lomachenko's footwork is fucking A-class. It comes from that. Oh, yeah, that's true.
His dad made him like quit boxing when he was like 5 or 6 and put him into like Ukrainian ballet for like a few years before he put him back into boxing.
That's true, yeah.
It helps coordination and learning the movements faster.
Yeah.
And I did dancing too.
Really? What did you do?
Different type of dancing. I was doing like hip hop.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I believe that helped me. Yeah, for sure. I did basketball as well, and there's some movements that are similar. Like the side movements, the pivots, that stuff that you can also get from like basketball. So I did those 2 sports before. Of course, it wasn't planned. Like, I wasn't a mastermind. I was like, yeah, I'm going to do dancing when I'm like 12 and then basketball when I'm like 15.
It just happened.
Then I know I'm gonna become a boxer. No, it just happened like that.
And
but I do believe it. I truly believe it helped me like into learning like the movements and the patterns faster in boxing, like for sure.
Of course, yeah. Do you believe fighters are born or made? Do you think anyone can be a pro boxer?
I don't think they're born. I think they're made.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I think life makes them.
Yeah, tougher lifestyle, harder life.
Tougher lifestyle, but like experiences too,
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I don't have a crazy tough life. Like, I'm not gonna lie and be like, yeah, I come from nothing.
From
Like,
the hood, yeah.
Like, I grew up fine. Like,
Yeah.
nothing crazy, but like, I'm not gonna complain about anything. Like, I had my moments. Yeah, when I was a kid, sometimes I was bullied, picked on. As I told you, I would get emotional, like get into fights at school, but like, nothing like out of like the norm, nothing like Mike Tyson-esque where like it's some movie stuff,
Yeah.
But I do believe the experiences like do make you like become a boxer,
Of
or
course.
a fighter. Like, I tried rugby for my dad when I was like 11.
Yeah.
And I would get scared when someone would run towards me.
Same, bro.
Like, it would run like full speed and I would like close my eyes.
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
like, oh God. Fast forward like 8 or 7 years later, I'm
You're a
literally
boxer.
getting punched in the face, like.
It's like the craziest
So like
sport
that's
you
why
chose.
like, you're like, well, maybe he wasn't a fighter at that time when he was doing rugby, but then after that, like, he became one. So in between that time, I believe like experiences, maybe maturing, like help me become it, like one,
Of course, yeah. No, I mean, broski, you literally chose the hardest mainstream sport there is. Like the crazy, getting punched in the face constantly.
Yeah, I know.
But you love it. It's your passion. You love it. What's harder in boxing? We spoke a lot about physical aspect and the mental aspect. What's harder for you, the mental aspect or the physical aspect of the sport?
I think it's a mix of both.
Okay.
Like once you start knowing yourself, like, yeah, it's a mix of both because like you have to have I think it's the discipline.
Yeah.
Like staying on top of your diet. So it's kind of mental, but it's also physical, right? Because the discipline of like working out, like working at the same intensity, like, and keep wanting more, even though like it's been years you've been doing the same thing. And it's still mental because it's your mental that pushes you to do those things, but then you have to do them physically as well. So it's a mix of both.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like, yeah, I agree. Like boxing, because boxing is probably like mentally the hardest sport. You're going in a ring and you're there to fuck up the, like, quote unquote,
Yeah.
fuck up the other guy. So that's why mentally it's got to be like playing soccer before mentally was crazy, like for everyone. But imagine boxing, right? I can't imagine. I never even done it. But only thinking about it, I get like some sort of logic behind it. I'm like, it's got to be crazy, man. Do you do some visualization before fights?
Yeah, I try to like
Really?
I try to like imagine like the venue, how it's gonna be, like kind of how many people they're gonna be, like just so I'm not surprised by it and I can kind of expect what's happening. I try also like I have a mental performance coach.
Really? Okay, nice.
Yeah, like
nice.
I just got it for this fight as well, like just to help me out because I was nervous to get nervous.
Yeah. Like, know? I'm gonna get nervous, so I'm not nervous.
I didn't get that nervous actually. I was pretty fine. Even like an hour before the fight, I was chilling. Like,
well, like from my perspective, from a fan's perspective, when I watched that fight, I'm like, oh, he's so confident. That's how I perceived you, like not knowing you, of course, and not knowing what's your background, what was going on in your head. But from the exterior, when I was looking at you in the ring, I was like, yo, he's so confident. Like that's what I was like, yo, he's fucking confident. He's nice as fuck, bro. Like,
because I had fun in the locker room, man. I was playing like party music, EDM, you know?
Really? Okay.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because you could see like Pascal Villeneuve and all those guys, like they were playing rap music, like getting like all hamped up, and I was just like laughing in my locker room with my team, and I was just like playing EDM, like an old school EDM, like those David Guetta's like
really
type of songs, Avicii, you know, and I was just like, let's go, you know?
Yeah.
And just because it helped me like kind of forget about like the seriousness of the event. Like a lot of people like to like get angry and hamped up and stuff, you know, that's their way. I'm not gonna criticize it.
Yeah, everyone has their way. What works best for you?
Exactly. But I like to like just chill out, like have fun, like it's a party, right? Like, of course, that's what I said after the fight. That's what I said before the fight. You know, it's party time. When it's fight time, it's party time. So let's actually treat it like a party and have fun in there. My walkout was EDM song.
Yeah, what was your walkout?
Dom Dalla, Miracle Maker.
Dom Dalla, the basketball player.
Yeah, no, Dom Dalla, the DJ.
Oh, okay, I thought the basketball player.
No.
There's a basketball player, Damian Lillard.
Oh.
He's a rapper also, and I think his name is Dom Dalla, something like that.
Because Dom Dalla, DOMDO2LA, is a DJ from Australia.
Okay, yeah. So you like EDM?
Yeah, I like EDM.
What does your playlist look like?
My fight playlist?
Yeah, fight playlist.
I have it here.
You have it? Yeah, okay, sure. Do you have PNL?
No.
I think I saw one of your posts and you had a PNL song.
I like PNL, bro. Okay, I'm very like, I like different types of like music. I like rap. I like EDM. I like reggaeton, of course.
Yeah.
But before my fight, I like EDM.
EDM, really? Okay, yeah. I think that's unique. That's very rare to
Avicii, Calvin Harris, Disclosure. Empire of the Sun.
Nice.
Like South Star.
I like it. You're different, but that's nice.
Fred again. You know, like
yeah.
You know, I like to have fun like before it because it helps me like or we're talking about it previously. Like I like to detach myself from the fight, the stress and everything. The stakes.
Yeah.
And that kind of helps me like just get into that like.
Of course, yeah.
We're here to have fun. You know, either way we need to have fun. So.
Boxing, at the end of the day, it's a sport.
Yeah.
Right? And playing a sport is fun. Like any other sport that you love playing, it's fun. So yeah, I like that, man. I like that your playlist is very like different from what I would have thought and what other boxers have.
I know. They all have like, I don't know, some like
DMX, like hard rap.
Yeah, exactly. Hardcore rap and stuff like that. But no, man, like we went on, just EDM, having fun. Happy boxer is a dangerous boxer, so...
Facts. And there's like, I know Ronaldinho, he had the same mentality as you. When he went on the pitch, it was all about partying and having fun.
Joga bonito.
Joga bonito. Yeah. Exactly. You said it perfectly right now. It was all about having fun. And he was always smiling on the pitch. You have other players like, Ronaldo tends to be a bit more serious. Let me score goals. Like he's like a machine.
Yeah.
But there's also other players like Ronaldinho, Neymar. You always see them with a smile on their face when they're playing because it's pure joy playing a sport you're passionate about.
But you're not going to watch me get drunk a day before the fight though.
Drunk?
Yeah.
No, yeah.
He would party a day before his games, right? But
no, that's
that's also like the way they treat like thing. I'm still gonna get serious.
Yeah.
but I want that fight to be like
You're gonna be serious physically, but mentally you're gonna be having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I feel like, and there's John Jones, like weeks before, like 1 week before his fight, he would do like cocaine and just party like crazy.
He said it helps him mentally.
Yeah, because he said, and
he has an excuse if he loses.
Exactly. So that shows that even John Jones was like the GOAT. Even he has fear and he has like doubt and whatever, and he's the GOAT. Because why does he do that? Because he knows, like, I'm afraid of losing, and if I lose, I have an excuse. I was partying, I was doing coke, I was drinking like a fucking alcoholic. He has an excuse. So even he, the greatest of all time, has fear and has whatever. Yeah. But it's how you deal with fear, and you still GSP, bro. He says
he goes on drives around the town just to like remind himself that like there's some people that don't care about him. That
exactly.
He's fighting.
And there's some people that have way bigger problems than what he has going on there in an octagon to fight.
Yeah.
That's, and he said, even GSP said he's not shy. He said, whenever I had a fight, I was scared. No matter who my opponent was, if I was to fight a midget, I would still be scared because I would say maybe he's going to do something. Like he said, that's normal. So if GSP and John Jones can have fear, anyone can have fear. That's something I always try to tell people. It's okay to have fear, but it's okay, if you face your fears, that's what matters. It's facing your fears. Yeah, so now I want to talk a little bit about philosophy. Who has been your biggest influence in your life or mentor?
I don't know, man.
No? I would say my dad, probably.
Like, influence? Yeah, my parents.
Yeah.
My parents, my grandma.
Grandma, nice.
Yeah, my grandma from Bolivia. I would say that would be my
biggest
influence. Then like boxing wise, like my coaches.
Yeah. Do you have a specific
my
coach maybe?
Coaches.
The guy who gave you hand signs?
No. Kevin Orange.
Okay.
It was my first coach at my first boxing coach.
Yeah, okay, nice. Yeah.
At Beaver Boxing. Jill Perry also.
Nice.
She helped me a lot.
Yeah, you can shout out some people, man.
Shout out Kevin Orange, shout out Jill Perry.
Yeah.
Shout out Brent Williams as well. Like
nice. He
came a little like later into my amateur boxing career, like maybe like a few years after I started boxing, but he still helped me a lot, and he's still helping me a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the people that like are there around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice, like, man. Beautiful.
In terms of like getting like
a lot of people, a lot of support from like said the Bolivian community and everything. That's beautiful, man. Outside the gym and boxing, what do you like to do? Like a hobby or something?
I like to eat.
Eat? Okay, nice.
Yeah, I like to play League of Legends sometimes.
League of Legends, really?
Yeah,
okay, are you good?
So bad.
Oh, you're bad. Okay.
Yeah, well, I was addicted to League of Legends when I was in high school.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it was like big at that time.
Yeah, I remember when I was in high.
Still big, but like.
I remember when I was in high school, my friends were like addicted. I was never a big gamer. First of all, because I sucked at gaming. Whatever fucking game I would play on PS3 or on whatever, I was always bad. I don't know why.
Don't worry, me too.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank you.
I
don't know why.
A good League of Legends
I could
player.
play a video game for. I could tell my mind, okay, we're gonna fucking become good. I would never. I had zero talent for video games. Zero. Even FIFA is like the game I'm the best at. But even then, I'm like average compared to my friends who are like fucking amazing. That's like the game I'm the best at because that's the game I play the most. But even then, I'm average at best. So I don't know.
I like to play League of Legends.
Really?
Fortnite with my
Fortnite.
friend.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What about did you see the new GTA is gonna come out? Yeah, that looks crazy, bro. GTA 6.
But I never really played GTA. Actually.
Really?
Yeah, because like the thing is, I never really had a console or like a gaming laptop at the time where like GTA 5 came out, and my parents never really got us like any video games with my sister.
Okay, yeah.
The only video game we got was the Wii, which GTA is clearly not there.
Yeah, it's clear.
And I got my first gaming laptop when I was like 16.
Okay, yeah.
So the first game I installed was like League of Legends. Played Minecraft.
Minecraft's nice.
Yeah.
What are some misconceptions people have regarding pro boxers that you would like to address right now?
Oh, that we're all like tough guys, like, you know, like
crazy in the head.
Crazy, like violent.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I play League of Legends.
You look pretty chill right now.
Actually, it's a game that does make you go crazy. But yeah, like I play League of Legends. I listen to EDM. There's no like.
Yeah, and you look like a really chill guy.
You know.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, boxing is a sport.
Yeah.
Right? You're an athlete. You're not a guy who goes from bars to bars, and you're not a street fighter. You're a professional athlete.
There are some guys that come from like tough backgrounds but
you don't have to. At the end of the day, you just have to be an athlete. Be an athlete. Like soccer. Some people come from really tough beginnings, like Vini with the favelas in Brazil. Many players. Some players come from normal lifestyles and they're really fucking good. We just have to be good at the sport. That's simple as that. What's the most valuable lesson boxing has taught you about life?
Most valuable lesson like boxing has taught me about life.
Yeah.
Work ethic.
Nice.
Yeah, work ethic.
Nice. That's really important. In all spheres of life, you have to have crazy work ethic.
100%.
Yeah.
Because like, even at school, I never was a good like
student.
Yeah,
I
was a good student. Yeah. And yeah, I realized with boxing, if you want to succeed, like you gotta keep working. Even like if you're good at it, or even if you're not good at it at the start, then like if you keep working, it'll
all work out. Yeah. What's the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
Have fun.
Really? Nice. Love it. What's the worst piece of advice you've ever been given?
Hand signs during time. Yo, the
hermano. You're like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, ding, 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 get back in. That's good. I love it. Do you have a personal philosophy you live by?
Have fun.
Awesome, bro. I love it. How do you define success in your own words?
Enjoying what you're doing.
Beautiful. Yeah, I think that's
like you gotta have fun again. Like honestly, like
your life is all about being joyful.
Yeah, man. Like, because I always say that to my wife sometimes, where like she's taking things a little bit too seriously, and I'm like, you know what? Like, okay, maybe it'll be a little like tougher or whatever, but like, you still need to enjoy it.
Enjoy the
like,
process.
Let's say like I die tomorrow, then like, what if I didn't do what I like to do? Then I'm just gonna regret like.
Of course,
I need to be able to have like
be in the present moment, be grateful, and just enjoy the process.
Of course, you still gotta be like responsible and stuff, but like it's not like full all out and like go crazy. But you still gotta be able to enjoy what you're doing and have fun doing it.
Of course,
I feel like there's no point like to it, and that's what my grandma from like Bolivia like had that philosophy.
I'm making a pre-consumption right now. Was your grandma really religious? Yeah, are you religious?
I am.
You are Christian, I suppose?
Yeah, Catholic.
Yeah, Catholic. Okay, nice. Yeah, because, like, if you go from the stereotype, like, Latina grandma, she has to be... Like, I know when I went to Mexico, Mexicans are so religious. And I'm religious. I'm Christian, Protestant. Like, we were Orthodox normally because we're Serbian. But when my dad came here, he loved the Protestant lifestyle, like, the mentality. So we switched. But I'm Christian. And I know when I went to Mexico or Brazil or wherever... Latinos are so Christian, man, and I love it. I really love it because I am really, really Christian. Where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years, professionally and personally?
5 or 10 years.
10. You're 26. You're young.
Yeah.
10.
Retired from boxing.
Really? When do you want to retire? Ideally,
let's say like around 33, something like that. 30.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far because like I still take care about my health, and I know it's a tough sport,
Yeah, really.
And I want to be able to enjoy my life after that.
Yeah.
I started pretty late, so I didn't take that much damage at the throughout my childhood.
And also, you started out when like your brain was almost fully developed.
Exactly. Yeah. But still, like I still take care of it, so I don't want to go like push it out and by like 40, I'm still like fighting out there and like. Like, I want to give myself a shot, go as far as I can. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Go as far as I can without any regrets.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the day, if I see like it's time to hang up, I'm going to hang it up,
Yeah. Okay, so actually 2 questions. I actually had 1 question, but since you spoke about something, what do you think about the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight that happened?
Sad.
Why?
Mike Tyson's like 60. He's a legend, but like...
Father time is a real thing.
Yeah. Like... like Jake Paul's like prime shape.
28, something like that, 29.
Like he's big.
Yeah.
He's not small.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He's fighting a grandpa. Like...
Facts. I agree 100%.
It's sad.
Do you think that fight should have never happened?
Yeah.
I agree.
Even though it was an exhibition, it was still like
it was sad to see because Mike Tyson, yes, like one of the greatest, but he's fucking almost 60.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how great you were. When you're old, you're old.
Yeah, exactly. Like
yeah. What would be your, do you have like a certain biggest goal in boxing you have? Dream big, bro, because you can.
You know, like honestly, like world title would be good.
Oof, that would be crazy.
But like it's not something where if I don't like achieve it, I'm gonna like be like depressed about it.
Yeah.
Cause I just wanna like be the best version of me I can be, you know? And I just don't want to have any regrets. So like I'm gonna give myself like as much chances as I can to achieve like a world title. Like because my goal is to go as far as I can, and the highest you can go is a world title in boxing, right?
World champion, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like if I can get there, good. If I cannot get there, I'm fine with it as long as I gave myself like all the as many chances as I could, you know, like did everything I could in my power to like be able to reach that level. So if I don't get there and I didn't train hard or anything like that, then yeah, of course, like I'm gonna regret it a lot because like I'm like, what if
I would have actually tried my best?
But if all the what ifs like are not there, you know, like I'm like, okay, well, I tried, you know,
I did my best.
Yeah.
What else do you want from me? Yeah, exactly. No, do you have any other goals or aspirations beyond boxing?
You know, get settled financially.
Yeah.
Like, of course. Like,
like everyone.
yeah, have a good life.
Yeah.
You know, with my wife. You know.
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, happy wife, happy life. Like,
what advice would you give to a young kid who wants to start boxing?
Hit and don't get hit.
Okay. Yeah. That's. What do you think about the Philly defense shoulder roll?
I think it's like if you mastered it, it's probably one of the best best defense style. But you have to be trained for it since you're like 5.
So like you cannot start whenever you want. It has to be like ingrained inside of you.
Yeah, because it's like purely muscle memory.
Okay, really?
And it's like, yeah, like Mayweather drilled like every single position in the ring for years with that style, with like, tons of different styles, and he's been trained since he's like, I mean, his uncles were fucking good boxers. Like his dad was a good boxer. Yeah. So it's like, yeah, you gotta be like raised into that style. I feel like that's one of maybe the only like boxing style where like if you want to master it, you have to be like trained for like years and years and years and years into that style. But honestly, it's one of the best ones if it's mastered. But like very few people mastered it.
Really? Can you tell me why it's like can you like with details tell me why it's the best?
Because like you're protecting your body here. Like, I mean, depends like if you're orthodox or southpaw.
Yeah.
But it's usually like easier when you're orthodox because you're mostly facing orthodox. It's harder if you're facing like a southpaw to be an orthodox like Philly shell. But you're protecting like your body here. You can deflect the shots. Yeah, you're protecting your chin with your shoulder. You can deflect the shots with your shoulder as well. And you can block here and you can counter with this hand. So like that's why it's one of like, and you have a fast jab coming down.
Yeah.
You know, as I was saying, hands down, you have fast like hands.
Oh, yeah,
so you have a fast jab as well. But as I said, it's very risky because like one mistake, like your hand is dropped here, you didn't like master it properly, you didn't roll the right way, your hand dropped at the wrong time, it can be like fatal, you know? And like unorthodox fighters like prove that like they can cause issues even to a guy like Mayweather. You look at Maidana.
Of course.
Unorthodox like brawler style, shots coming from down up, you know, like he didn't care about hitting you behind the head.
Yeah.
So like,
and also the first fight, many people say that Maidana won against the Mayweather. Many people say that Marcus Maidana won. Yeah, many people.
You can argue.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think it was very close. It's not a robbery.
Okay,
I don't think it's a robbery, but like, you can argue he won.
Yeah.
Maidana.
Yeah, so like the Philly shoulder roll, it's really, really dominant, but it's like you have to master it or don't even think about it.
Yeah, honestly, like when I see like amateur guys like try to do it at the gym, I'm like, man, like let's try hands up. Like,
you're like, bro, let me.
It does look cool, but
like it's very risky.
You're not Mayweather, like you didn't grow up in a boxing family. You haven't
since he's like 4 or 5 years old.
You haven't been trained with it. Like it's hard to master it.
Exactly. Okay, last question for this episode. Any last words of motivation for this episode? Whatever you want, any last message?
What? Just like, have fun.
Have fun.
Have fun.
Hey, thanks for coming on my podcast, bro. I had a lot of fun, bro. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Guys, make sure to like, subscribe. Make sure to follow. Want to shout out to all your links.
Adrien /Davin on Instagram. ADC Boxeo on TikTok.
ADC on ADP. Amazing boxer, guys. Believe me, I saw it. Bright future, man. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for having me.
It's my pleasure, man. Really, honestly. Take care, guys. See you next episode. Peace out.